this weekend we go down to Springfield for our tournament. We go to the bar we always go
I
to.
did.
And the girl that's behind the bar actually recognized Jody. So she pours our drinks. She serves us all night long. And at the very end of the night, she goes, Weenus was right behind me. And I was paying for our drink or some drinks. And it was like 12:30 in the morning. And he walked away and she goes, "Hey, was that the guy that last year I almost got with?" I go, "Well, yes, technically, and I'm not sure what happened because we did everything in our power for you to quote unquote get with him, and he just bailed. Like we walked out to the parking lot, and we were driving away, waiting for a text of where to pick him up, and or getting ready to drive away, and he here he comes walking out to the car. We're like, what just happened? I don't know if he was done already or whatever.
Yeah. You just said the key word, come.
Yeah, so she just winked at me and said, "Thought so," and walked away. That was the end of our conversation. So I don't know.
Wow. You only get to spurn that hole once. That's it.
Yeah, that's right. Yep, that's right.
In only 2 minutes.
Yeah, two,
Maybe a
little less.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Warning, warning, warning. You all be dumber after listening to this podcast. These conversations are meant to be fun, so do not take this to heart. We are four morons talking out of our ass. Criticism is welcomed and encouraged. Now enjoy the show.
I got pointy titties.
You scored.
That motherfucker great right there.
White duck wearing son of a bitch.
Coming at you, it's Opie in the Bear.
Whoa.
What are we talking about?
Well, hey, welcome to this Opie and the Bear podcast thing we're doing.
Stuff.
We're doing guys, it's a podcast. Hello.
Wait.
Hi.
Are?
How are we supposed to
Yeah.
act? Wait, I thought it was a YouTube.
I don't know what to do with my hands.
YouTube.
Bear, I don't know what to do with my hands.
We spent so much time fixing your shit, Opie. It's YouTube.
Fix
It's
your
fixed.
hands.
I
It's
fixed.
fixed.
It must
Opie's
be the
been
camera
fixed.
went bad.
We got Opie
Finally.
fixed.
Look at
Finally.
this is what
No
you
more
get
little
for your
Opies.
government money.
Yeah.
Anyways,
Nice.
so
ball.
anywho,
got
this
government balls.
episode is brought to you by the NFL Conference Championship Week because they're set. And
sure. All right.
we're also here to tell the continuing story of the NFL, much as Bear was telling the continuing story of the Weenus who should have.
Oh,
Nice, that was
that was
good.
way too quick. Oh, there it is.
There it is. That's a little
I
better.
didn't expect
Yeah,
it to go that fast.
That's what
that's
she
what
said.
she said.
She did say that one time.
And there it is. So maybe that's why she thought that she didn't remember him because he was in and out in a flash. But good for him. He still had sex.
Yeah, that's right.
But championships are set. Kansas City
watching that,
hosts
dude.
the Bills. Don't forget Iowa State's playing right now, guys. And
Oh,
God, why do we
Yeah.
have to look at your stupid face?
I don't know why you're looking at my dumb face and Iowa State's playing.
dude, we got
And then,
we got
They
four-
got fucking.
we now have 4 screens in here, but they're all podcast worthy. None of them are for sports.
All right.
No.
So, well, you can bring on over there, but then it's gonna.
Then
That's
Opie's
good.
gonna watch too.
You have
Squirrel.
gotta
I'll
slow it
watch.
down
I don't
hard.
give a- Hey, squirrel.
Sure.
Fucking Opie.
Can I put
Why
it
can't
over
you
here?
Just be here.
Go ahead, Ope. Keep talking. I'm gonna see if I can put it over here.
Okay.
Yeah.
And
Cover
then,
Opie's fat. Look at that. Covered Opie's
Yeah.
fat face right there.
there you go.
Now he's
Perfect.
back.
A fucking face.
And then Lions crap the bed, so the
Ooh.
Eagles get to host the Commanders. It was funny. So Saturday night, George and Charlotte, Charlotte, if you don't know, she's huge in the girls and women's wrestling of Iowa and actually kind of the country too. She's a big.
wrestler?
No, she never did. She's
Or
just
oh.
she's just innovative. She started a club because her daughter was a judo person and she got into wrestling, and so she actually wrestled Jasmine. She was a high school. She wrestled all 4 years varsity high school at a really good school here, Iowa City West, for wrestling, and then she went to college and wrestled, and she was. They won 2 team national champions, and she took second and third, I think, 2 different years. So she was a really good, fantastic freestyle wrestler. She did some international
Rackle?
stuff too, Rackle. And so they had a club, and so they've been doing that club for years. Jasmine's now like 28, 29, so they've still been doing it, but now with college wrestling, they just announced that Division 1, 2, and 3 will start wrestling for NCAA championships in 2025, 26. So next year, this time they'll be wrestling for real championships.
Okay.
So that's really cool. And the state of Iowa girls wrestling, they just started as a sanctioned sport, and she's been fighting for that for years. So she gets free tickets to the Iowa women's wrestling meets, and we sit like 8 rows up right there, right
Oh,
next,
hell yeah.
right by the mat. So
At Carver? Is it at Carver?
at the Carver,
It's
And-
because they
Go ahead.
just built something like attached to it, right? And that's like the
That's for the men's.
wrestling.
yeah, the men's wrestling,
Yeah.
but they like
Oh,
going
okay.
into Carver because Carver's huge. You could,
Yeah, it's massive.
so they usually like they like the money that they get from that too.
Yeah.
And I like that one too. So so we went there Saturday and we were
Glorious.
sitting there, and I told George, I'm like, of all the games this weekend, all Washington needs is to get an interception touchdown, and Detroit's gonna shit down their pants. And sure enough, what happened?
They diarrhea.
Man,
They
listen to you.
diarrheaed.
Listen. Here
and I-
we go
and then-
already.
And then I
Go
go,
again.
Opie called it. Opie called it. But
Opie
guess who
called
actually
nothing.
called it on this podcast?
no, but I was gonna
Actually
say,
sat and called it and said they're the team that's going to be the team to beat.
and I was gonna
They're
let me
scary
finish
team, I
my
should say.
story. And and then
Lying ass.
no, but then I said, but I can't take the credit for that because Randy said that they're the scary team, and he
Yeah.
goes, "Oh,
Scary
cool."
Terry.
So
Yeah.
I did that whole build up so you can pissed off and yell at
There,
me.
you ruined it.
Just to know
Ryan,
that I
Opie was
I
gonna
gave
say
you
you
the
were right. He wasn't
I gave you
gonna
credit.
say
Yeah, that's it. Thanks, Ryan. Ryan knows.
well, I can't say those words. That would hurt too much. No, Bear was right on it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it.
so
Opie
I-
would go, Bear, you were
Yeah,
you did something.
you knew something.
Oh, no, it was.
But
worth
actually, I
saying
didn't. I will say I didn't pick them to win this week, but I
that-
did
No.
say they were dangerous. That's what I said. Is that they're the
You
scary
did.
team that's in the playoffs right now.
Yeah, and so that's.
So I
what
think
it was.
that comes to an end this week, though.
I think that's just a tough place to play in the winter, and
Yeah.
then Jalen Hurts still being hurt. It doesn't matter. Saquon
Ouch.
Barkley looks just
he's
on a mission.
Unstoppable. That
He's a-
offensive line, Jesus Christ,
everything.
they
And
just
They
wrecked
just can't get worse.
everybody.
now it is as dominating as he looked. Derrick Henry looked cold and old and tired. Did he not? He
he
seemed
only
like to
got
want to come.
But he had that one
He only
series.
got like 16 touches.
yeah,
Yeah,
that's part
Like,
of the
he
problem.
what
looked-
the fuck?
It's the same thing as always with them.
But he was on the sideline a lot. He kept calling for like 2, give me 2, coming out and everything. And I'm like, wow, you just ran one. What are
Yeah.
you doing? It was the third quarter. So
He had that third quarter is when he had that big series where he ran like 65 of the 80 yards and scored that touchdown. Other than that, yeah, he just
and
that was
that's
on like
what it-
6 carries and
he
then that
shot
was
his
it.
load again,
Yeah.
just like Weenus.
Blown
Shot his load.
loads.
Yeah, he just like Wayne, except for he didn't have a chick that actually wanted to get with him.
Sexual relations.
Yeah.
Sexual relations with that woman.
Sexual with
harassment.
Well, then he was just like Wayne. Neither of them
Yeah,
had
it was
sex with her.
exactly. Yeah, they just ended up all alone on the sideline. All
Yeah.
right.
I'm all
well,
alone. There's no one here beside me.
We'll talk about that
Problems
some
are all
more.
gone.
FPFL Distillery Protection Players Part 1, because who the fuck knows? It's shot in the
But
dark.
you gotta have friends.
Friends.
Well, yeah, we're gonna have
Okay.
to we're gonna have to redo these after
Yeah.
after we have our meeting and shit. Which I
Oh
don't know
yeah,
what
definitely.
the votes are like right now. I should look at that.
Yeah, hey, and we'll talk some NFL coaching
Oh, yeah, we're voting?
carousel because there's a rumor, guys,
Oh, we got
But I-
rumors?
that a hologram was sent from Grandma McCaskey to Detroit saying, "Help me, Ben Johnson. You're my only hope."
That
And
is
he answered the call.
not one I want anything hologram I want to
And
do.
he
at
gave
all.
her the
So-
Oh,
Johnson.
the saggy! They couldn't get rid of the saggy tits in that hologram. It was like 3 feet below her.
It's
Yeah.
The bottom of it, they were just dangling. Jeff
Right.
Jeff would have found that hot though.
Yeah,
he
Jeff
would
would have been
have
all
slipped
over
that.
her.
He would've
but-
slipped
Jeff would have been
yeah.
underneath on the ground, like laying
Oh,
down
yeah,
on the
just
ground.
Yeah, doing a.
Let's get some.
Can you even call that a motorboat? That's like a paddle boat.
Yes.
Yeah, paddle boat. That's a good one. Yeah.
And then
He's like part of the crew rowing team.
Yeah.
know?
Oh, he would love that. Yeah. Bunch of sweaty guys
Little
yanking on
canoe.
their wood. Yeah, that's
Yanking on their
Jeff's-
oars.
on their oars. And actually, we're going to even talk a little baseball
Milk
because
those oars.
Oh,
milk those oars, milk those fuckers. 1 month away from actual spring training games being played, so that's pretty cool too. That's what we got coming up on the
Yeah.
show.
Go,
Still, I still feel sick.
Dodgers.
St. Brewer's
You
right.
had a lot of vomit today.
Dodgers are stupid.
Oh, fuck them.
We're not going to talk about that. They are the
Switch it up.
Baltimore
I tuned
of
it this time.
baseball.
Nice.
Oh, nice. I like how you're changing orifices for to
Oh,
go
now
out
there's
in and
gonna be
out of.
vomit.
Oh, come on. See, this is
Oh,
why it's better that you just
jeez.
vomit next time.
Yeah.
Just go back home.
So we don't all do it.
Well,
This makes for good podcast images right here, me and you.
yeah, that's good. That's pretty.
This is good?
What? It's
Opie's
negative
camera.
30 degrees
Well, I don't know,
outside.
Opie's camera, you can't see anybody. It's facing the 2 doors.
Oh, it is. Yeah.
Two-
I actually
doors
haven't
down
really looked
instead of
until
3
you
doors
said
down.
something. I'm just looking for the food person to come, and I'll tell you when they're here.
right.
Next, what
So
we're
you
gonna
can
do
speak
is
French again?
Ryan. Welcome back, by the way.
Hi.
So we'll have you
I didn't
talk
Big kids are
about.
fun.
Yeah, no, it's
They're
not.
the
Speaking
best.
of vomiting,
Yeah,
They're the best.
and then they get you sick, and that's the best too.
God, my
yeah.
asshole stinks.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah,
see?
but they didn't get me sick until like later in the week.
Yeah,
like
see, that's the thing.
Thursday,
Yeah.
Friday.
The best is when they get older
When
and
it
they bring it
started.
home and they don't get sick, and you're just sitting there going, "Why am I dying?" Yeah,
Yeah.
that
Fuck.
little bastards.
Yeah.
They're carriers.
Love them to death,
Fuckers.
little bastards.
Little bastard.
Speaking of fuckers, hey, how's the Survivor pool going? And we are not bringing it by anything that this until they give us any new product. They who should not be named aren't
Yeah.
brought to you by anything.
I need golf balls,
Yeah,
you
fuck 'em.
fucks.
Yeah, they should be buying. Everybody should get a pack of their favorite golf ball.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
be.
and then like with a stamp on it or something.
Yeah,
So-
you should stamp
not a
cool-
mushroom, not a
like
mushroom.
cool-
stamp.
with your logo or something.
Yeah.
Make it cool.
Maybe some faces on it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No, I
something.
don't want their faces on it though.
Oh,
That'd
I
be
want.
funny, though.
I want to. I want.
Dude,
to.
Well, yeah,
I
then
like
you can
that.
face
I was
it
gonna
towards
say,
the club head.
Yeah, just drill the shit out of it like you did with your Peter.
Nice penis.
Wait a
Am
second.
Am I going
So,
over this? Or?
Yeah, if you want to.
yeah. I don't know.
Yeah, asked you to.
You're going in depth on the balls and the Peters. So
Yeah, sorry, I got distracted.
extracted.
Yes, so we have a lot of teams tied at 8 total touchdowns. I'm guessing you.
We clenched up, didn't we?
I didn't watch the last podcast. Did you go over like the rules and it?
Yeah, we told him how the TD pool worked and
Titties.
everything, and
All right.
Opie, I'll say I want to give you shit again because he goes, man, a couple people on here really don't know how to do these picks, blah blah blah. I said, hey man, this shit turns around fast.
It sure did.
Look
Now
what
tell 'em, right.
happened.
Because Duckers, Skull Crushers, Bruisers, McGiblets, and Smelters are all tied at 8 total touchdowns, and then Psychos, Barracudas are tied at 7 that are in the money, and then Bear it also has
It's
7.
7.
Bear, you made up quick.
Yeah.
Got 5.
I got a
5
fatty this
in
time.
week 2. After getting 2 in week 1.
Ryan, you're the most consistent
I'm
by
very
far.
consistent.
You are
I'm four
even
touchdowns, 4
Steven.
touchdowns.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm worried about it. I don't know what to do next week. Either
Yeah, what
I go
sucks
to
is
1
that-
or back to 5 or 7.
Well, yeah.
What sucks is I didn't use Jameer Gibbs.
Ah.
So
that was
now
me
he's
too.
out.
I was
I
saved
saved
him
him. I didn't
close.
think. I thought he'd make it.
Yeah.
But
I did too.
I actually- I used them this last week. I thought.
yeah,
not,
that,
and
it
not
was a
that,
good week.
not
to
that
do
I
it.
here again. Not that I still thought Washington was going to lose that game. But
But he was gonna.
I
get
was
hit.
like, you know what? With Gibbs and Cook, and the only bad one is Pacheco in my opinion. So
Yeah.
there's a lot of running backs still to be taken. So I went ahead and grabbed him up. But I thought Washington's defense would give up a couple to
Right.
the running backs, whether it was Gibbs or not. I don't know.
Right. A couple people used up Stafford. Or both of you guys. Both of you guys used up Stafford. Just
Yep.
Thinking he's not gonna make it far.
Yeah.
Might as well use him. He's got his weapons. So that was good. How did he do?
Few touchdowns.
Couple touchdowns. Okay.
Yeah, too.
Jane Daniels, which was a good one because it was like, yeah, he's not gonna make it, and
Yeah.
look at him go. He's on a fucking roll right
Yeah,
now.
he's using. Dude, I burned him first week because I
Mhm.
didn't think
Yeah, you
Washington
didn't
was going to go this
right.
far.
Yeah, no way. Myself and Duckers used. Barracudas also used Jaden Daniels, But myself, Fun Duckers use Lamar Jackson, and then Bruisers use Hurts. So, let's see. Then running backs.
Like, you
One,
don't
two.
go over all this.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I won't then.
yeah.
Henry was used a lot.
You go. I just do
And then
that.
Puka.
Yeah, we still got 2 more weeks left, so who knows?
One thing is you're not getting too many points
Kelsey.
off wide receivers. Nobody is.
No, it's
Because
not.
there's no wide receivers
Receivers
scoring
are
touchdowns,
fucking
man.
garbage. Scary Terry, and there was 3 teams that used him.
Yeah.
He's the only one.
Yeah, but he
really
caught
that
it
did
5 yards
anything.
from scrimmage and ran 70.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's how he had
Yeah.
to get his.
He
Yeah,
exploded.
he ran it big time.
He did his best Saquon Barkley imitation.
He did.
Are you back to coding?
No.
Oh.
I'm doing next week's.
Already
while
put it out.
we're talking about
Yeah,
That was, it's fresh in your
Ryan's doing
mind.
next week's. Well, we're discussing. Plus, he's working 2 trades right now.
Oh, whoa.
All right. Well, let's talk NFL coaching carousel then.
Carousel?
Carousel. Because the Bears got the hot commodity. They got their guy, old Ben Johnson, the offensive-minded guru, who apparently him and what's his nuts, Aaron Glenn were really thinking about their jobs and their job interviews because they didn't show up as coaches and left their
Well, I don't.
left
Ben
their team in the
Johnson's-
lurch. I think.
Johnson's getting a lot of shit for that Detroit loss. They put up 35 points.
Oh, I
It's
don't
not like
think
they
he did
sucked.
wrong.
They had some turnovers they shouldn't have had.
Bad
You can't.
turnovers.
Coaches aren't on turnover. You can't blame the coaches for turnovers.
No, especially Goff had a touchdown pass, or should have been a touchdown pass to Jameson Williams, but it was a pick instead.
Yeah.
Like he underthrew him,
Yep.
and then it was a pick.
Oh yeah, at the end of the first half. Yeah,
Should've
that
been
should totally been a touchdown. But yeah, he should
Yeah.
have picked it. Well,
So
but
Johnson
again,
did his job, but
yeah.
Glenn, on the other hand, who's another hot hand for getting a spot, it's like, man, that defense gave up points all year,
defense.
and that was ridiculous to take that loss.
And
Yeah,
it's
the
not
reason
like you
why
don't
they
have
had
a
to be the
full
best
year.
offense.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have a full year of Jaden Daniels tape. You've seen it. Why aren't
Yeah.
you covering? Why that cornerback is supposed to stay on the edge and watch him, not run in a little bit and maybe hope and try to get the tackle on the backside. Why on that one touchdown where he just ran right into the right side? I'm like all the corner has to do is stay there and make a one-on-one tackle. That's all he's got to do.
Yeah.
He ran into the line like he was doing something. I'm like, what the fuck happened?
Yeah.
He can eat a dick, bitch.
That's the one. Because that's it. That secondary was bad all year, and they never addressed it. I mean, Slay was really, really good at making that occasional play and then running his fucking mouth for 3 quarters. Just get out there and play the game.
Yeah, and then throwing his hands up. Why'd I get
Well,
fouled?
not Slay.
Why'd I get
He's in
fouled?
Philadelphia. Who's
Yes.
a
I
Yeah,
thought
he's
for
a
some
rookie.
reason
Amik Robertson?
Yeah.
Robertson.
He just kept running his fucking yap
yeah,
and just
he runs it
acting
now.
stupid and say,
Well,
play the
then-
game.
Do you know what position he plays?
He's a corner.
He runs his mouth.
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Good point.
Well,
Okay.
he did break his shit. though.
Does it look like I give a fuck?
That's
We
what.
didn't
all-
have enough
That's
of
what
that.
all DBs.
But I
think
don't.
of.
I can't do that and video at the same time. And I was terrible at it last
You
week. I
suck,
could not.
dude.
Yeah.
Dude, I just had surgery.
Yeah.
Sorry, Kevin.
Yeah, it's
No,
just a
it's
lot.
my
It's a
hemorrhoid.
lot. Well,
You had surgery
to
on your
their
hemorrhoid?
detriment,
Impressive.
detriment was the Bears' success because it looks like they got the best guy that they wanted. They want somebody who he's already said, Caleb Williams. He gets to drive the chariot. I give him the horses. I give him the nice chariot. I give him the nice leather straps. Smack him in the ass with it and
Strap-ons.
let him go.
Come here, let
strap
me
it
paint
on.
your tonsils, boy.
That's right. And that's what he's doing. He's painting those tonsils.
Yeah.
But
and,
I will say, as a Bears fan,
Dude,
Yeah.
it's just 20-year-old poop.
I've been asked how I feel about it, and I'm going to tell everybody I
Uh-oh, here we
am
go.
skeptical, and not because I think Ben Johnson was probably the best choice,
Yes.
but the whole reason is because they fucked up this decision for 25 straight years. So why would it now be different, right? So we hope for the
exactly.
best.
This is what all of the fans wanted.
Yeah.
So they gave it to him. But is anything going to change?
Is it going
We'll
to
see.
work?
Yes.
Well,
We'll see.
and then it makes you wonder,
know-
should you have gotten Aaron Glenn instead?
right?
Are they
yeah.
still? Are they still going to go
Absolutely.
to
I mean,
McCaskey?
They're gonna go to the
playbook?
Jets and they're gonna go to the
Yeah,
playoffs. next year.
which playbook are they throwing out there? Are they going to let Ben Johnson be creative, or are they going to
Right.
fucking tie him down? They going to tie Caleb down? I mean, how is this actually going to work? And we won't know until it goes into play. And I hope for the best, but I'm a realistic person when it comes to this stuff. Where the fact that he may have been the best option out there, but that may still been the wrong one.
Well, I
Yeah.
tell you
I
what,
mean,
though,
what would you rather have McCarthy?
No,
No, no,
They-
no.
no,
I saw a thing that said McCarthy was number 1
dude. The chick,
on their list. I'm like,
that-
what the fuck are you talking
that
about?
chick that slept her way to the top came out and said that the Bears made a mistake and should have went with McCarthy. I'm like, that's
Oh dear God.
why you've been fucking everybody is because you don't know
Virginia?
shit. No,
They fucked their brains out, obviously.
That's
'cause-
that's a dusty bowl twat.
You
Yeah,
dusty old
old.
fart.
Dusty old
Yeah.
twat
Well,
fart.
Twat fart.
I gotta say, if
Quiff.
now if they finish the staff,
Let me eat your pussy. Nom, nom, nom.
Oh God,
that.
no.
but if they
No,
get
AJ's
the
gotta-
offensive line coach to be the offensive coordinator from the Lions, that's key. And then get what's his name from the Saints for the defensive coordinator. I think complete that staff.
Dennis
I think
Allen.
that would
Den-
Dennis Allen.
So who?
I think if they do
yeah.
those are two things they still have to do. I think to make sure because they got a guy who knows how to run Ben Johnson's system, and he could just do. He could mostly focus on the line and getting that line to where they should be. Because we all know that's one of the big reasons why
Who-
Caleb Williams almost died.
Who's gonna be OC?
Don't know yet.
I think they should bring
No.
Thomas Brown back.
No, I think
Like
they should
just
get
to
the.
learn under
They've
Ben
all-
Johnson.
Hold on, who's the
He's going somewhere
offensive
else.
line coach for the Lions? And he's interviewing for with the Seahawks too for the offensive coordinator. Oh, let me find him. I just read about
Well,
him.
I
Not
think-
Robert Saleh.
I think you'll find for Johnson, he'll treat it. I'm hoping anyway. He treats it more like Andy Reid, where he goes out and gets these good coordinators, but he's the one directly talking to Caleb. Not, his coordinator can be there, but when you
Right,
watch Andy
yeah.
Reid, he talks to Mahomes. He lets Mahomes know what he's looking for, what he wants to do, which is why everybody thought Matt Nagy was fantastic because they thought he was the guy that was doing this. He wasn't. It was Andy Reid this whole fucking time. So Ben Johnson needs to be that kind of coach too. Be hands on with his star player.
Tanner is
Well,
Engstrand is one.
Hank
Hank Fraley.
Hank Fraley. That's a.
Rayleigh.
So he used to be a offensive.
Scotty
center.
Montgomery. They
Dude.
bring Monty back.
Dude,
Those are the three
We have a
that
Hank-
I see as
We
Well,
possible.
have a
Hank
Hank-
Fraley. He's interviewing with
Hank
the Seahawks
Fraley.
for their offensive coordinator job. So obviously,
Oh,
somebody considers him to be an offensive coordinator.
yeah.
if somebody has a Hank Fraley, you gotta assume sooner or later there's a conversation that happens where did we leave the team alone with Farmer Hank?
Farm Fran.
And it's gonna be
Oh,
just like from fucking movie.
So,
Yeah,
but,
I'm high enough, I think I understood that.
so
You
like to
see him naked.
there's that.
him naked.
So I think that they're not done. They still have some work to do, but I think it's heading in the better direction. But I understand your trepidation. Big word, AJ. Fuck you. I love using big words.
Yeah,
Because
I mean,
should
like
you
I
have
said, it's
gotten
just-
Aaron Glenn
I
or
get
somebody
bamboozled.
else?
yeah, he does. Like I say, I mean, there's other options out there, but I think of the options we got. What was the best one? What I'd like to see out of this, and this is what I was texting back to people. This only becomes a success if not only do we win games and get in the playoffs and win some playoff games, hopefully the Super Bowl sooner or later, and he sticks around for so long, they start talking about the Ben Johnson coaching tree. That's what we need.
Yeah.
We need
Yeah.
that type of coach.
They taught,
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Shanahan, right?
Yep. He was
Mike.
under. Yep.
Keep talking about the Mike
Shanahan.
Shanahan tree.
You talk about Mike Holmgren tree. That's another
Holmgren
one.
tree.
Oh, yeah.
Belichick has a tree.
What's the guy he
Um,
went to NASCAR
Mike
from
McCarthy?
the Redskins?
No.
McCarthy did.
Not McCarthy.
No, the Redskins guy.
Dan Quinn.
Redskins coach. No,
Oh, it used to
Matt
be
Zollner.
Schottenheimer.
No, before him.
Dan Snyder.
Oh my God, Joe
He's got a
Gibbs.
tree.
Oh my God,
Gibbs.
Joe
that's
Gibbs
it.
racing.
How do we not know Joe Gibbs?
Gibbs.
Yeah.
Because
JoJo.
Mike Shanahan came from the Joe Gibbs tree, and then he created his
so-
own tree.
So all these different.
Well,
I mean, you got
remember-
the Wall Street.
I remember Gibbs in Detroit. Wasn't he in Detroit? Wasn't he a
No,
coach?
No, he's a
in
running
Detroit?
back now in Detroit.
That's-
Oh,
that's
those are
really
the.
back in
That's
Detroit.
what I'm getting all mixed up.
The skinny white old guy compared to the fast black guy.
Oh wait,
That's the difference.
that's the Donnie difference.
That's the Joe difference.
Joe difference.
Yeah.
Joe Diffie.
So
Wasn't he in
yeah, no,
country
Yeah.
I think so too. That's what
Joe
in Seattle we want with the Mike
Begins.
McDonald stuff. We want him to do this, be here for 20 years, and it not be
Yeah.
the Steelers after 20 years, where the coaches
Right.
leave and they don't do anything, or they just get fired and they get blamed.
Yeah. Yeah. The beauty would be as if the Steelers' next coach came from either the Johnson or your guy's fucking coaching tree.
Yep.
Right? I mean,
Yeah.
that's what you want.
Yeah,
Because what happens when you get a coaching tree like that is that's longevity, not just you staying there, but success over all that time. So they take an offensive coordinator from the Bears because of what he's learned, and they make him a head coach somewhere. But we just put the next guy in there, and
Right.
he's just as good.
Right.
That's a coaching
Yeah.
tree. That's how you make it happen. That's how success goes. So
Yeah, it
hopefully
is,
we got
and-
the right guy.
And I think so. I think it is. I think he could be that. He seems like
It's a
he can be that
recruiting
guy.
mechanism.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah,
Helps
it
that
is,
way,
and
too.
it does. And people want to play for your franchise then too. They really
And
do.
like even like a recruiting as in like coach recruiting. Like
Oh, yeah.
like you were
get
saying,
these-
the OC that you had, he moves on,
Yeah.
goes be head coach. A new OC is gonna come in and do
Right.
about the same job.
You
Yeah.
got you got a guy who was a backup, linebacker who played special teams his whole life, and you make him the special teams coach, and then
Right.
now he learns how to run the offensive line,
mean-
and now becomes an offensive coordinator, and then boom, he goes off and
Yeah.
he's a head coach. Yeah, that's what you want.
I mean, D'Amico
That's-
Ryans is. I mean, it's defense. That in
But still.
that case, I think he was like a linebackers coach or something, and then
Yeah.
went for
Yeah.
head coach, and now he's
Well, he was a hell of a
Had
linebacker
success.
when he played.
Yeah.
I mean,
had success in Houston.
isn't it
so.
weird though that we had like these guys that we had them as IDPs not that long ago. Now they're
Yeah.
coaching
Mhm.
teams.
Yeah,
Aaron
know?
Glenn,
Yeah.
duh, he was there.
Aaron Hernandez.
Even though he played
Oh,
for
wait.
the
Mm.
the
he's dead.
Cheatriots.
His name keeps
Speaking of the Cheatriots,
Cheatriots.
they brought back a familiar Patriots name.
Insert cricket noise.
Oh, there you go. That's a good one.
They got Vrabel.
wrote-
They got
Oh, yeah.
Mike Vrabel to be their coach. Which
Yeah,
is
did you
probably
hear the OC's going to be there?
Josh
That was wrong.
McDaniel.
Yeah,
Put
your
the
buddy.
band back together.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
just got
that's
yeah. Next thing you know, Matt Patricia's going back there.
That's
for
right.
Defensive
Oh yeah,
coordinator.
he's
right
gonna be on
there.
that staff.
Where the fuck's he at?
He's nowhere. He's
He's in New England right now, signing a contract. to
Yeah,
be
he's about to
coach
sign a
there.
contract.
What?
No, he's like he does like a TV show. It's like called Coach or something like that.
Really? Does he put the pencil in his head for that too? Or
No, he has no hat on.
What?
I'm like, what the fuck? Who's
Oh my
this
God,
guy?
yeah.
I'm gonna
What does
pull
he
him
look?
up
He
for you.
looks weird without the hat. Actually, he's an Eagles coach. He's a senior defensive assistant.
Oh,
Really?
Yeah. So he's the senior defensive assistant for the Eagles right now. So yeah, he'll definitely be working there next year. And then you look at Aaron Glenn, who has the black spot of doom because they say he's going to be the next
Oh,
Jets
shit.
coach. I know. Doesn't he look weird?
Yeah, he's all
He looks
clean.
so
He's all
weird.
like all cleaned up, kind of. You know?
Yeah.
I mean,
maybe it was like
He doesn't look like a hobo.
he looks so fucking weird without a hat on and without a
That is
pencil.
wild.
a pencil sticking out. Well, that's it. His wife said that the sex is good, but it gets awkward because that pencil always pokes her in the eye.
Look at
So,
There it is, right there.
oh Jesus,
There it is.
that is.
Oh.
See the difference though?
That's the
What
Donnie
a
difference.
Yeah,
Bill.
that he looks like
God,
Fred
he looks like a
Flintstone
hobo.
there. Yeah, hobo Fred Flintstone, and then with a eating a pencil because that's all he
He's
could
nice and
afford.
cleaned up right there.
He had a
all
pencil
cleaned up.
down below. He has a pencil stuck in his beard.
I thought you were
Well,
gonna
he
say
found
his butt.
they shaved the
His
beard.
butt.
They found 4 of them in there.
Yeah.
All right. So other coaching news: Kevin O'Connell signed a contract extension for the Vikings to make Bears' lives even worse.
Big money.
Sorry, guys. But sorry,
Yeah.
NFC.
He's a good coach.
Yeah,
He is a good
deserves
coach.
contract
I know, but
extension. They were smart to do
we-
it. So
Yeah.
We want somebody. We want him to go like to Jacksonville, where he can just fuck it all up and not be a good coach anymore.
that would have been nice, but
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think
and
he's
then,
gonna be. I think he's one of those. He's gonna be successful wherever he goes. The question is he gonna be able to get over the top? You know, and then bring in JJ McCarthy,
Well,
and the expectations are gonna be low for the first couple years, right? So
nobody-
it has to be.
Nobody expected Darnold to do what he did in the regular season.
right. Yeah.
Everyone expected him to do what he did in the playoffs.
Yeah. Yeah.
You
And
know?
for about 3 games this year.
Yeah, yeah. So it's like
So this is a statement that was said on Roto World. I love this. O'Connell turned Darnold into wine before the scrap heap quarterback fell apart.
Oh, Jesus.
I was
Yeah,
like,
a little
wow,
harsh, but
that's
I get it. That's
poetic.
fair.
That's poetic
Yeah.
crap. Nice. I'm like, good for you. Somebody was like,
Yeah.
man, I just drank a whole cup of coffee. Let's go.
Yeah.
And then,
You-
but we also have to talk about the Lions, how they're going to be, their cupboards are bare after this year. And you got crazy gambling guy, even more than Riverboat Ron. This dude is out there.
Yeah, man.
How, I mean, how could you do that? You got an aging quarterback, which
Asian?
I can,
That's what
and
sound like you said.
aging, not Asian.
You did. You did sound like you
aging.
said. Yeah. I
Young,
swear.
Aging.
Young Hoku is quarterbacking now?
Young
Let's
Hoku.
go.
No, some kid from Hawaii.
No, it's Sam Darnold.
aging Jared Goff. And
People from
not
Hawaii are Asian?
Jared.
Mhm.
Yeah, they're considered
Pacific Islanders.
Pacific Island, but they're Asian. They're considered
Sam-
Pacific Island Asian.
Darnold.
That's
Yeah.
true. They're
But
considered Asian. But still,
stay on point. It's gonna be tough for them to figure it out. I contended that if they drafted Jaden Daniels, that they would be undefeated right now.
No
And
shit.
The Chiefs would be
It's
shitting
still
their
going?
pants. Yeah, they would be home field advantage, just waiting to just demolish Philadelphia coming in
Oh,
and
Yeah,
kicking their dicks in the dirt, and then
dick
so-
kicking. Dirt.
But
dick.
and we looked at free agent quarterbacks coming in next year, and it doesn't look good. So it's got to be Jared Goff again.
Yeah.
So that's pretty tough. That's a tough sell.
He does have restless shit face.
Yeah.
He does. So the NFC North is going to be a little different because of the Bears. So it's going to let's hope
It's
it
gonna
changes the dynamic. That's what I want.
Well, I think that's going to be the key is to get to the competitive state we were supposed to be. Neither the Lions or Vikings are 15-2 and 14-3 if the Bears can fucking play ball.
Right.
You know?
You're right.
So, and that's what we need to do.
They need to
We
sign
need to
some
get the chance of
motherfuckers.
putting 4 teams in that and hopefully leaving the Packers out from here on out.
And you're getting the last place schedule in that division.
Yeah.
That's got.
And actually, next year it's tough. I saw it already.
Yeah, and that's what I was gonna say, but it doesn't look easy from seeing who your
Ah.
opponents are so far. So, well, you get what you get, and you just gotta play. You gotta play it, man.
Got to play it. That's what it is. You got to beat
Play
everybody
it.
to win it all, right? So
Yeah, exactly. So you gotta just move along with that.
move
Move
along.
along.
I got
Thank
it.
you.
I got it. Where's Ryan on that one?
Sorry, I'm
Wow.
looking at
Dumb
free
bitch.
agents. Free agents for next year.
Who are they?
Yeah, it's not
Ronnie
good.
Stanley, and I'm mainly looking at
Offensive line.
offensive
line
line.
just
Yeah.
because of
Offensive
Oh,
line
line
looks
has
like
because
it's
of the Bears. You know,
Yeah, they got
Trey
solid.
Smith and Ronnie Stanley. Fuck,
Yeah.
dude.
They're
that
talking
would be
about.
solid.
There was an article that when
I
it
mean,
came.
Bears aren't going to get both, but
Well, there's an article that came out today that
At least
that
one of
the
them did.
Chiefs might do a sign and trade for Smith because they can't afford him actually.
right.
So
Yeah, they spent too much money on fucking Mahomes.
Yeah.
Holmes, which I mean, he's
Oh,
done.
and-
He's restructured before. He
Chris
might do it again.
Jones's contract is huge.
That's the guy who will not restructure.
Right. No,
Yeah.
he won't.
So yeah, it's going to be interesting to see that. I mean, we'll in February, late February, we'll talk about that stuff because it'll be real then.
Real.
Yeah, right now it's
I-
just speculation.
Yeah, the speculation that I've seen is that Justin Fields likes the
Will
Colts.
Fries.
Wants what?
The Colts. They got
What'd
a
you say?
guy.
I'm
Why
sorry,
would you
I yelled.
Justin Fields and the Colts? Justin Fields apparently likes the Colts.
Nobody
as a
likes the
destination.
I was reading.
Colts don't even
That's
like
what
the
I said.
Colts.
Yeah. Oh, they got Anthony Richardson. They're not gonna get another. And from what I understand, Fields. They're talking about Pittsburgh actually signing Fields and keeping him for a couple of years to just
not?
let it run its course and see how it goes. They
why
don't
the
think
hell
they can
not?
get anything better in free agency or in the draft. So let's
Yeah, and you
let's
did
train
not-
them and get them.
Yeah, I mean where they
You're
were,
not
where they
gonna-
landed in the draft. I mean,
Yeah.
they're not gonna get squat
Yeah,
there.
you're not going to lose.
Unless they
And you're not
trade.
going to. You didn't lose anything by keeping them either. So
Now,
There's a guard by the name of Will Fries that's gonna be a free agent.
yeah.
he
Will
sounds
Fries.
delicious.
Yeah.
The other
Also-
one I like is actually in Detroit. That's at Zeitler.
Yeah.
He's
Kevin
stud.
Fiedler.
Yeah.
Zila.
We need somebody on the left side, and we need a center.
34.
Yeah, he's a little
Be
aged,
cheap.
but he'd be cheaper. Yep.
James Daniels.
Jimmy.
Well,
Wasn't he
what you have to
Bear?
do,
Yeah, he was bad.
yeah,
Terrible.
yeah, bad. Yeah, what you got to do is find out who
Aaron
Philadelphia likes as a center and
Yeah,
draft
no
them.
shit. And
Yeah,
grab
Because those
them.
go get 'em.
motherfuckers, damn, they know how to get those motherfuckers.
Well, and so part of it scares me about just bringing new offensive line to Chicago because last I knew that Shelton was a really good player. Where was he at Tampa or something? And
Fullback?
Yeah.
for 6-7 years, and
Mhm.
then no center still.
Center.
Well, line in general, and
Yeah,
then we get
guard,
fucking
center.
Nate Davis, who's a 3-time Pro Bowler, and he just decided I
Shit
just
down
don't
his
want to be
leg.
here. So it's like Foles actually kind of did pull some of the right strings, but
Yeah, but
they
didn't-
can't block
but
for
they
shit.
didn't
They can't even
perform.
pick up a fucking stunt.
Well, it's
I
hard
mean,
when
in flag football, our fat asses were picking up stunts. I mean,
Very true. No, and that's going to be the key. Some of the new guys, are you going to be able to get them, or are you just fine with what you got and they're going to buy into this coach now? Because that's
Yeah.
one of the biggest reasons that happened. They didn't totally buy into it, and they can give a fuck.
Yep.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Is like they went into the season. Eberflus knew he wasn't gonna do shit. Probably. I think he like before the season even started. I think he lost his team. Like
well,
Eberflus did.
the hindsight
I think
is
in
that he
training
should have been
camp-
gone
training
before the
camp he
season
did.
started.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
I think he lost him in
didn't
training
see
camp because
that,
these
so
guys
fuck
wouldn't have
off.
signed there if it wasn't for they knew what they were getting into
Eh.
when they signed there. But I don't
If it
think
weren't
they
for Caleb.
knew.
They
They
chased
didn't
they chased the money, but I'm sure they didn't know the whole story.
And then
Oh,
they got
shit.
there and they're like, "Oh damn,
Oh,
This is
this
it?
is happening.
This is what we
Ew.
got. I don't like that.
yeah, okay."
But with
well,
Ben Johnson coming in, I bet Keenan's coming back.
Possibility. I don't.
He said he wants to, but everyone says that they want.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, the thing is, the Bears had the money to sign him.
Yeah.
So there's no
do.
excuse not to sign him if you want to bring
Bears
him
got
back.
the fucking money.
And him and
or do you go get Cooper Cup, sign him?
I think I'd rather have Keenan.
He's
Be
got
honest, a
on
little more
Diggs.
explosiveness.
Okay.
Stays on the field, even though they're both injury prone. He stays on the field more than fucking Cup does. But the one thing
He
that
runs really good
that I like is I did see a Twitter feed where Caleb said that he got asked a question by a student. He said, "Who's the smartest player you've ever played with?" And he said Keenan Allen.
Oh, well, that makes a big
Nice.
difference then.
Yeah, so maybe there's a camaraderie there we don't know
Yeah.
about. So
Could be.
That we couldn't tell because Caleb Williams was too busy running for his life.
yeah,
True.
yeah, very much.
True.
Well, let's
fucking that.
shift the gears a little bit because baseball season is on the
Underway.
precipice.
Dun, dun, dun,
It's
dun,
ready.
dun.
Pitchers in a few weeks. We're going to start doing that stuff. And spring training games are coming up. And I have my spring training
baseball
trip.
draft.
We have a baseball draft that we have to figure out too. And then I got my tickets bought and ready to go
You
to
heading out again?
Arizona again. Going back to
Nice.
Arizona, bringing
Fuck
all
yeah.
bringing the kids this time. So I have to go to another
Oh, that
Cubs
sucks.
game, sadly, because the redhead slut he won the league, so I lost
Oh,
that
there you
bet.
go.
Yeah, that's true.
So I gotta
paying
take
for
him
the
to a
trip
Cubs
then,
game.
right?
He should be.
No.
He's gonna have more money than you hope. I mean,
He really
He's
should,
paying-
but
You gotta make him pay for all of your drinks at
Yeah.
the game. Like,
Oh, no,
there's
no,
gotta be
he's-
something.
he's buying I'm gonna make him buy the tickets and all the booze and food, and I'm gonna eat like 7
both sides?
freaking Italian beefs. I'm gonna have about 20 beers. I'm gonna get sloshed. I'm gonna puke, and then I'm gonna rally. That's my
Fuck
my
nice. Boot and rally. Here we go.
goal. Yep.
Get you
So,
a bucket.
but one of the fun things that happened that makes baseball slightly relevant all year long is the Hall of Fame voting just happened. No, we are not talking Voldemorts. We're talking about the 5 people that got in, and because they do a Hall of Fame committee, it was really cool that Dave Parker, the Cobra from the Pirates of the 70s fame and everything, he's getting in along with Dick Allen, who was one of the best
Oh,
home run
nice.
hitters
Dick.
that nobody really knew of because he played for the White Sox in the late 60s and
Terrible
70s.
then.
No, dude could
He
rake.
stabbed a
He was
guy.
like he stabbed
Rick
twice.
killed a guy. Or Dick killed a guy.
I was gonna tell you, Dick, you might want to lay low for a little while, and don't go in the Hall of Fame too soon.
Yeah, with
So-
the trident.
Yeah.
Where'd you get
So, but for the voting wise, 3 other guys got in. Billy Wagner, his last chance to
Oh,
get
hell
voted
yeah.
in, the 10th chance.
the
He
name?
got
He
enough
was
Really?
percentage.
he
He's
was
been snubbed
he
every
was
fucking
super
year?
choked up about it too.
What?
Well, let's. Why did they wait so long?
Dude
This is
was
what
a
I have a problem
goddamn
with
star.
baseball. 422 career saves, 8th in MLB history. He has a 2.31 ERA,
Yeah, dude.
903 career innings, 1196 strikeouts. That's 11.9 strikeouts per 9 innings, and a 1.00 whip. He almost has
Fuck, dude.
less than a 1 whip in his career, and it took him
Career.
10 times. Baseball, this
Dude,
is why you're
how?
fucked up. This is why
Yeah.
you're fucked up. That
Yeah.
guy took 10 times to get in.
That is
then-
insane. I can't believe. I thought he was already in it. I didn't even think about him.
Should have been, yeah, but
That's insane.
no. And well, because they wait so long and they dawdle, and the guys who should have got in 5 years ago got in the last 5
Did they-
years and fucked him up for the last 7 years. It's
Did
so
they keep
stupid.
writing Bobby Wagner? And they were like, then like
Yeah,
the polls
that's
came
right.
out and they're like,
No, he's still playing.
no,
You
he's
can't
not.
put him in there.
He's football, not baseball.
And he's still
It seems
playing.
like
He's not even
baseball just does that to some guys. Just goes, you know what? He'll make it sooner or later, so let's not worry about this year. No, he'll make
exactly.
it sooner. It's not. And then on the final try, they're like, "Well, fuck, we said he was going to make it. We better put him in."
Yeah.
Yeah, and they're like, oh shit, oh yeah, I forgot about this guy.
We
and
do
then,
need- We do need the
What?
name of one person, Opie, and that's the one motherfucking dipshit who didn't vote for Ichiro. Sorry if I stole your thunder on that one.
No,
Yeah.
I wanted to bring him up next because how does he not get in unanimously? Because you got one bitter little
vote
bitch.
short.
So
It's
dumb.
it's probably the same motherfucker who's the one vote short for all the
Fucking race.
studs over the
Yeah.
years.
Oh, since everybody, he's the contrarian prick in there.
Yeah.
Goes, nah, I don't think so. Of all the votes, and you're like,
You
really,
guys are going to vote for
motherfucker?
him, so why should I?
He must be.
Yeah,
an Astros
exactly.
fan.
He'll get in. Why does it matter? You know. Yeah, he's definitely that. He's that fucking guy. But I'm sorry, he deserves to be in.
Yeah, he should
Not
have
only,
been unanimous.
Oh yeah,
I
fuck
mean,
yeah.
Like
not
the
just what he did
person
in
he is
MLB.
and
Yeah.
with how fucking good he was. Like he
Oh, yeah.
changed the game. Like his stance was fucking like I was as a kid, I was always trying to do a stance.
Yeah.
I mean, I wasn't
Yeah.
a lefty, but
So
Yeah,
he
but you
spent
still-
like,
nine-
I'll do it at home. Like I would just take the little bat and
Yeah.
do a stance and fucking
Strike
hit.
out.
Strike out every
Yeah, the
time.
thing
but
was-
I
Oh,
felt
yeah.
like I was doing good.
Oh, and that's the thing. He made an impact when not being like this wholly big superstar,
Yeah.
atmosphere kind of guy. He
His
was just like
consistency.
this little Japanese dude who could hit the piss out of the ball and spray it all over the place. He played 9
Piss and
years
spray.
kiss and spray, man.
That's a lot.
I get talking baseball and I say weird stuff.
Well, it's oh, I lost my train of thought again. Oh no, he's one of the few Japanese
Stop
players
talking.
that isn't playing in for the Dodgers, so that's worthy of a fucking vote right there.
Oh yeah, definitely. So
He played with a bunch of
He-
no names.
10 All-Stars, 10 Gold Gloves, 3 Silver Sluggers, 2 batting titles, 3,089 hits, 1,420 runs, 509 stolen bases, a 60 WAR. A 60
Oh
WAR.
Jesus!
If you don't know what WAR is,
That's
look
insane.
up 60
Wins above
and see where
replacement.
that's at. Yeah, and just look at it. So
That's a long ways up. And let's not forget, with all that, he played on a pretty mediocre team lots of times. It didn't have a ton of protection lots of
Yeah.
times.
yeah, but he also played on the 116 win team too.
Yeah, that didn't fucking
Up and up.
win it all like
They
they should have.
choked.
Randy
choked.
Johnson and
Ugh.
who else
They
was
had-
on there? Was
Ben
Griffey on that?
Yep, Griffey had later age. He was old. They had Jay Buhner hitting bombs, playing third base. They had what's his name playing first?
Lou Piniella was their fucking manager.
That's where he is one. That's the main place he made his name, really.
Really?
And he was with the Yankees too. But
See, catcher Dan Wilson, John,
Olerud.
first baseman Olerud, yeah.
Yeah.
Brett Boone, Carlos Guillen, David Bell, Al Martin, Mike Cameron. I remember Mike Cameron.
Yeah. He was good for
Ichiro,
White
Edgar
Sox when they traded him.
Martinez.
Oh, Edgar. Oh.
Scott
dude's
Pasednik
story.
on the bench.
Scotty Pods.
Pitchers Jamie Moyer. He
Moyer.
was 38.
Yeah, he was a young guy actually for him.
Yeah,
They couldn't
until
touch
he
him though.
was,
He
what, 48?
nasty. He was 117 years old.
Freddie Garcia, Aaron Seeley, Jamie Moyer, Paul Abbott, Joel Pinheiro, John
Well.
Halama.
And every one of those guys, I believe, pitched for the Yankees at one time.
Probably, I'm sure. There
And
wasn't
speaking of
anybody they wouldn't
Yankees,
poach.
Yeah, speaking of
What's your
poaching,
favorite team? The Yankees?
the last guy to get in is CC Sabathia.
CC.
CC
Yeah,
stands
East.
for
Crisp and
chicken
clean.
crisp.
Wow, that's
Because that's how he
What?
liked it. That dude,
Wow.
he was a big boy. He
Crispy
pitched
chicken?
for 19 years. He pitched 19 years, and he was a stud
Athletic as shit for for a big guy.
for a big guy like that. Yeah, over 3,000 strikeouts,
And-
3.74 ERA in his
And he
career.
always had the team's back.
Yep.
Like I remember, I think he was pitching like a no hitter or something, or a perfect game, and he hit a batter, I think, because he was talking shit or something like that to one of his teammates.
He ruined his own no hitter.
Yeah. Just for that, I was like,
For
"What
a
the?
perfect
That's
game,
fucking
yeah.
awesome."
That's funny.
So yeah, he's in as well. So, sometimes you guys, you look at guys, go, who the heck's this, and why is this guy getting? Not this year. This year's that they're all
No, it's solid.
very
Good group.
solid. So it's good stuff. So, they'll I'm sure they'll screw it up next year, but this year they got it right. Good for you, sports writers. Bitter.
Way to go,
fucking
guys.
bastards.
The fuck was that?
It was a deep sigh,
Oh.
but there was
Oh.
talking in the background.
So
you
much
can't-
talking in the background.
Sounds not a very good one.
we should probably redo it.
Yeah. There you go, Future Bear. Soundbite.
Soundbite that shit.
And scene.
Cut it.
All right. Well, let's get to the fun stuff. Let's do some FBFL distillery player protection.
Football.
Football.
Why shouldn't we? Because everybody on this podcast has a team in this division. Or conference,
Yeah, all
sorry.
three of
And,
us. Oh, wait.
Yeah, fuck you,
Oh,
AJ. Fuck
wait.
you, Grimbo.
That's right,
yeah,
Graham. Brian can talk shit about you this week.
Yeah, fucking
bitch
we're gonna
ass
talk
clits.
so much shit about your big ass.
Fuck 'em.
So first up on the chopping block here, LP benchmark number 44.
Oh, shit. I got these on the screen here for people.
Whoa!
Yeah,
I'll,
look at this.
I'll bring it up.
Ba-boom.
He did the shittiest trade in the history of the
History of
FPFL, and
a bad
he
trade.
sold out, blah blah, this and that. You know what? Looking at his team, most of us think Swift and Hawkerson. At least the rest of us think Hawkinson. Grimble put Hawkerson.
Yeah,
Hawkerson.
but I'm good with
Does he
either
do
of
it
them.
to fuck with me, or does he do it? I can't
Oh,
ever
I'm-
tell.
Well, I think he goes, that doesn't look right, but fuck Opie.
I would take Hawkerson all day.
Yeah, I like a good
So,
hawker.
but I mean, value on those: Swift at 3, Hawkerson at 9.
Yeah, he already
beat
told me
that.
he is keeping Hawkinson because
I
shockingly,
think he should keep
with all my
Christian Watson.
trades, I tried to trade for him.
He wasn't on your team this year. That's a shock.
No, I know. Isn't that wild?
Yeah, that is
Well,
wild.
I will say Swift's a little bit of a concern at 3. I mean,
Yeah,
he
he's
was
kind of
really off and on this year.
Yeah, he's kind of unknown for next year. I mean, getting
But-
in
but
to a
is he-
better offense.
But is he going to
Hopefully
be Monty?
Johnson.
Well, that's the
Is he gonna
thing.
be
Well,
the Monty?
no, he's the Gibbs, actually.
He'd be
He'd
the
be
Gibbs,
Rochon, be the
Oh,
Monty.
okay.
Right.
But
Okay.
But with Ben Johnson, I mean, look at the 2 running back set and how successful they were.
Yeah.
You know, that may carry over.
Yeah, because I mean, the other keepers I would say would be a receiver and
Yeah,
Addison,
Drake
London,
London.
or Sutton.
What?
Wow.
Because Addison had a good year, but I don't know. It'll kind of depend there. With Jetta there, it's still hard to keep him.
Yeah,
Addison's a
Probably
13th
between
rounder.
London and Sutton.
Well, Addison's a 13 rounder, so that's not bad.
That's the one
London's
I
a
was
5th
going to say,
rounder.
that wouldn't be a bad protected player just because how far down that is.
Yeah.
He really, I mean, he went several at the beginning of the year. He had the one big week, he got 19, and then it was pretty pedestrian, 3.3, 6.2. But, dude,
Yeah.
once they figured out everything, he got hot.
Everyone said I fucked him. Whoever gave him Etienne fucked him.
Yeah.
Opie.
That was a terrible.
That was a terrible trade.
Another bad trade for the guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he got Charbonnet out of it. That was actually a good piece of the trade.
Well, only because
This piece of
KW3
shit.
was hurt.
He had 2 good weeks.
Yeah,
Hey.
44 and
That was two better weeks than I got out of Walker.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, those are lock 'em and load. No matter what we vote on, that's probably the best
Get in
way to
there.
go for
Yep.
those. Get on in there, boy. So next up is Old Man Bruises. He
Oh,
just keeps
really?
running along. So
he's set for next year.
Yeah.
yeah, Jacobs
He's
at
got a
2,
lot of
Monty
options,
at 3, but Grimbo has to. I don't know
See,
if he's the hammer. He pulled it back too fast, hit himself in the head. Hank Bixby, he says instead of
Yeah.
Monty.
I think that's
That's-
crazy.
That's crazy poop.
That's a
Dude,
it's a dysfunctional team that you don't know what they're going to do at coach
They
right
fired
now.
Doug. If they bring in an offensive mind, it could work. But because they do have they bought offensive linemen the year before.
They're the
If they
only-
bring in an offensive coach
Yeah.
that runs the ball, Tank is the guy that would be the runner, and then Etienne would be
They're
the
the
second.
only team in football that has a true thunder and lightning that doesn't use thunder and lightning.
No.
It's like, Etienne, you're going to run this game. Okay, we're done with you for a couple games. We're going
Yeah.
to run it. Tank. No, the idea
they
is you
need-
do like they do in Detroit. You mix
They
it up.
needed to hire Ben Johnson.
Right.
It's like a woman runs the plays. They just don't know what they
Wow.
want.
They just don't know what they want. They're never happy. But like you
No.
said, so many choices here. They got Lamar Jackson, they had Jamar Chase, 2 very, very good choices there.
Yeah.
Harrison
So
Butker.
I
Oh.
knew you were gonna say that. I almost tried to say him
No,
before you
I-
were saying it.
Actually,
Thomas
an
Jr.?
alert to come in. It's not going to alert on your phone because nobody cares about my opinions. But I think I'm going to retire the kicker year.
Oh,
I don't think it's a kicker year anymore.
Oh,
Justin
we're
Tucker. Justin
sad.
Tucker fucked me. I'm done with the
All
fucker.
right.
Tucker
Are you
fucker
okay,
dude.
Bumpkin?
He tuck and rolled.
Hold on.
Anyways,
Oh, I just got a text. Nope, this is a Bleacher Report. Ryan Barons no longer cares about the kicker year.
Oh wow.
Ryan Barron's tucks and fucks.
Oh shit, they're wondering if it was fake all along. Dude,
Oh.
Now you're going under gun. Holy
Wow.
shit, you might have to
Yeah.
have a presser over this
I
one.
need to respond.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, I just had surgery.
Okay, fair. Yeah.
There it
that's
is. There's your
Good
response.
response.
You know what?
Yeah.
It's because you talk so much shit during the playoffs that they don't know what to think anymore.
I get bamboozled.
That's right.
So, but he does have choices with Jamar Chase, Lamar Jackson. Not too horrible. If he kept one of the, and we go to PPR, he keeps Jamar Chase 1, and then Jacobs 2, because they're both second rounders. That you
Yeah.
can't. You're
The
like,
one-
okay,
The one mistake
Yeah,
I think
can't
he
be mad at
made
that.
was trading away Bowers.
Oh, 100%.
yeah.
That would have been
And-
the guy.
Well, and he
And I
threw,
wonder who's keeping.
but he did
him.
get Jacobs out of that trade.
He did get Jacobs.
He
though.
did get
so he
Jacobs.
got he got his keeper running back for sure.
What would you rather have on the spot, real quick? Bowers or Jacobs? The
Jacobs.
keeper.
In ours, Jacobs. In our league.
I think so too. So,
Both.
God, Grim, you got.
Grimbo.
Bitch.
Fuck off.
That's why.
Yeah, I
that's
think-
why I brought that poll up so we can talk about it. Next
If
up
we
is
change-
the.
if we do-
Oops.
If we do
Yeah.
change up, sorry, just real quick. If we do
No,
change up
no,
receivers
finish.
and running back points, I think Jacobs Chase could be the best.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, I think so.
Yeah, if we do
It is.
PPR,
Yeah.
you have to go Chase.
Yeah, you got to go.
So you
The
weren't
year he
here
had
la-
this year?
Yeah, you weren't here last week where we kept switching like in our picks. I did it too,
Yeah.
where I kept. Oh, if it, I went by this year's, then I'm
Yeah.
like, oh no,
So-
if we do it this next year, man. This is a good keep. So
Right.
I was inconsistent.
So, I
at-
mean,
at
like-
worst.
Yeah, I mean, for sure, Jacobs, Monty. If we do switch some things up, Chase is a for sure keeper as well.
Yeah.
But, and
Chase,
I just
Chase
think those
Jacobs,
are like those two or those three and Lamar are the only three I'd really consider out of this team.
No, and
Maybe Brian Thomas Jr., but
yeah,
like
that's,
you said, he's got 2 Jacksonville players, and it's hard to really trust
I didn't
either
make
of
the
them just
playoffs
because
with
of
2
the offense.
Jacksonville players in a starting
Dude,
lineup.
for real.
He had 2 really good ones.
Only your dad could do that. That's it.
Yeah,
Ain't
no,
like
100%. 100%.
Fucking miracle worker. Ugh. All right. Well, let's move along. That's two. Oopsie days. So gonna keep Bijan at
Oops, dude.
1. Don't be a dude. Don't do an oop. Even though he still has Joe Burrow, James Cook, and the third is probably the smart way to go to. I mean, that's some fucking. You can't get rid of those points. He doesn't have. I mean, besides DJ Moore, we don't know, and AJ Brown, maybe. What it was AJ Brown's?
Wide receiver 15. He missed quite a few weeks this
He's
year.
a wide receiver for Philadelphia.
As far as you know. But where did he get taken at?
Oh,
That's true. I don't know. Second, I think.
Brown.
Yeah, second round. So yeah,
Second round. Brown. Second round.
so
Brown.
he go Bijan and Brown, Bijan Brown,
Bijan
back to
Brown.
back.
I don't like that.
If we do PPR,
I don't know. I think
look
it's
at
early.
the
I think
late-
that's. I just think that's early for AJ Brown. Or it can be early. You know what I mean? Second
it
round.
could be, yeah.
It's
'Cause
on the
Devonta
far
Smith
part.
seems to be getting better and better every year.
Well, and Brown's no spring chicken. I don't know. He's still gonna have his catch. He's still gonna have a great year, I suppose. But he did miss quite a bit this year. I just wonder if
Yeah.
age is gonna start make that happen. How old was he,
AJ
Ryan?
and Saquon. I mean,
He'll be what,
Saquon
28?
cuts into that too. 27.
27. Okay.
But
Yeah, well,
also
Grimbo disagrees though.
yeah, of course he does. He thinks
He's got
Malik Neighbors. Is
fucking
Malik Neighbors on his team?
I didn't think so.
Oh, there he is. Okay,
Yeah.
yeah, there he is. Yeah,
Is he there?
yeah.
I have to go to the other screen to
Where
see.
the fuck is
Yeah,
it?
how the hell did that happen? I didn't think he had him on his team.
Oh, he's right
But
here.
then Joe,
Yeah, he's in a flex.
yeah,
Wide receiver
Joe Burrow.
7.
Yeah.
I agree. Opie Burrow's one of them that
Yeah,
I was
that's-
considering putting in
That's
that
who
place.
that's
He's
who I-
7th round.
I was thinking it'd either be Burrow, Bijan, or James Cook.
When was Neighbors taken?
Those are the three I'd consider.
Yeah, he's got a. I don't know. They got deported. They're gonna get deported. He's gonna be in trouble.
Neighbors?
Laporta?
No, Oopsie Daisy's his mine trust, aren't they all legals? No, where he gets.
Well, yeah.
So yeah,
Oh,
they're
he's
getting
got-
deported.
Oh, that's a good point.
So Neighbors was round 5.
Malik Neighbors. Sorry, I thought you meant to his at work neighbors. Sorry.
Those are people that do his lawn.
Laundry.
I don't know. Round 5. I just rather have Cook around 3. I think. You know me. I'm not even the big James Cook fan. I
No.
couldn't argue with his fantasy numbers. He had some good weeks. He had some shit weeks. But I mean, he definitely.
Probably two.
He's the first guy in Buffalo in a long time that's been the definite number 1.
Yeah,
For sure.
Probably Thurman.
Yeah.
I don't see anybody taking that spot either.
No. I
Ray
don't think so.
Davis he was good, but
Yeah, but
I don't really see that.
he's just gonna spell him.
Yeah.
on third
Yeah,
down. and shit like that.
he's a good. I don't even say 1B. He's the number 2. He's a good spellback. He'll if he gets hurt and he can't play, pulls a hammy or something. Davis is there to pick up the load. That's a good. I don't think
Yeah.
Davis is ever going to be
Dropping
a workhorse.
loads.
That's right.
Dropping loads. Yeah. Next up is the crap hole, crappiest demons of crapness out of the city of crap shitdom.
Stinkville.
I like Bears picks.
Fuck yes.
Fucking you. Oh,
No,
yeah.
Herbert and Love.
So he has a whole season of trying to figure out.
He's gonna keep Justin Herbert and Jordan Love just to try to figure out who the fuck to start.
I so wish AJ was here for this because I want to tell him how bad his fucking team is when it comes to protecting. And not that his team was bad, but the protected slots. Justin Jefferson the first, McBride in the third. Now, and McBride had a great year, but a third-round pick for the guy? That's awful. You can't keep him. Puka in the second. I'm to be honest with you, I don't like Pacheco in the second. I think he's a third or fourth round pick at the earliest.
Yeah.
So
McBride at 3 is not bad.
it's not good.
not bad.
Just tight end
Dude,
wise,
he's gonna be one of the top. Like
Dude, he
when
was-
Kelsey's gone, he's gonna be one of the top.
tight end too. But look at his numbers compared to the running backs and probably next year receivers and quarterbacks. Tight ends are going to fall down
Yeah,
to where they
that's
used to be. Where we're not going to draft them until the 7th or 8th round.
Yeah, that's fair.
Oh, did Opie freeze?
Opie's Hitlering us.
Yeah, he really is. Hold on,
Oh,
let
but
me
he's
take.
not
Let me
Hitlering
take. Let
the-
me take it off here so he can see it.
Hurry!
Everybody can see it.
Hurry! No, not 2.
Oh,
4.
It's-
Touchdown. Go.
There it is.
Heil Hitler.
Hey,
Heil.
wasn't supposed to be 4.
Oh,
It was
sprechen
2.
Sie
I was right
das
the first time. Penis head.
Oh, 2?
Yeah.
What 2?
Podcast because we only got 2 people, and then Opie.
Oh.
Hey, had any Hitler?
freaking see, asshole?
Wouldn't be a night without a glitch, right?
That's a fact.
Yeah, it's usually on us though. Oh, let's see how.
Yeah, I
wanna
don't know. On my computer, Wi-Fi just took a shit, and nothing
I
else.
just did too.
Yeah, I don't know. We're debating about Trey McBride, and I didn't think he's worth the 3. Ryan does. I don't think I would take a tight end with our scoring if depending on how it changes. I don't think I take a tight end until round 6 or 7.
Right.
But maybe I'll be settled with a shit tight end then. But
Well, if you think about it, where was Stevenson was the 5th. He might be better off keeping him instead of.
That's who I put as Stevenson, and I put
Yeah.
Pacheco. I think this year's been kind of a snuff just because of coming off injury.
I wasn't
Like I know he's 2, but I think he'll be fully healthy coming into next year. He runs fucking hard. It'd be tough to pass up on him.
I wasn't a fan of Stevenson either, to be honest with you, until they hired Vrabel.
Yeah.
I
Exactly.
like that now. I like him better now because he will be a guy who says, "That's my running back. Fuck off." You know, I'm not running
that's
6
true,
different running
because
backs out there.
Mayo was like, "Oh, Gibson's gonna be the guy." Oh wait,
Yeah,
No,
he's
it's
very up
Smith.
and down, and
Yeah.
a lot of times he just got away from the run. Vrabel's not going to do that either.
But it's gonna be
No.
fucking tough to pass up on. He's got 3 stacked receivers and aging Evans, but consistent aging Evans. If he comes back and is with Baker, that'll be a tough one to pass up on. Jetta and then Puka.
Is Jetta? Oh, I don't think Puka's worth the 2nd for sure. Is Jetta worth?
Jetta's
Is he worth the
so-
1st?
And Evans is a 5th. I think.
I
think
I
Jetta's
almost
worth
like
the
Evans
1st.
better. Do you think so?
I
I don't
he's
think I
worth
take
it.
him in front of
with
running back.
PPR
So
for PPR.
yeah, okay. Here again, if we throw in PPR, Nick, dude, you stink.
Yeah, that's
It's
my ass.
now just.
Yeah,
it's like warm
not-
coming off the heater.
Oh yeah, it's not good at all.
It festered and grew.
It like
since
it was
either.
like small, like a small set that was here, and then it moved over
Yeah.
there, and then it expanded.
It's nice now. It's like,
like
a
a
big
mushroom
cloud.
cloud.
Bad.
Yeah, mushroom
It's
cloud.
Really,
Ryan
that's my ass.
Fog.
That's my rectum.
Anyway, move on. Next one. Fuck this, guys.
Yeah,
Dude, I just had surgery.
Let's talk about the cool team.
yeah.
has,
That's
like,
difficult.
2 obvious
Karen-
ones that he can keep.
You get to keep Karen Tracy, according to Grimm. I don't know who
Yes.
she is. Does she work at the bank?
She's evil. She's a mean chick, and I'm keeping her.
You've always liked to keep the mean, evil bitches.
Oh yeah,
haven't
dude.
you?
What a
With me,
hottie.
beat me.
Piss on me, beat me, try it out.
Try it out.
Yeah, no,
Hit
this
me with
is
the
not
shoe.
a difficult. Hit me with a fucking shoe.
Punch me in the fucking face.
Well, it helps. I didn't have anybody else to choose from. I mean,
Well,
CD.
Kyron and maybe, but
Maybe Scary Terry.
He'd be one I would consider actually. I don't remember what round.
5th
though.
overall.
Is that where he was?
I mean, 5th overall receiver.
6th round. 6th round.
Yeah, gee, 6th
Yeah, so
round pick. That could be
pretty good.
That's not
But
bad.
it's hard to
so,
go. With, I mean,
I'll have two.
Kyron Williams and Tyron Tracy. Those are the
Tyrone
big guys.
Tracy's 220 points is still pretty darn good, even in our league.
Yeah, I'll have
in a
I'll have
shit-
2 good
shit
running
team.
backs and my first round pick. So
Yeah.
the fact that Kyron dropped to me where he went would shock me. I told you guys that after the draft.
Mhm.
So I mean, he's a steal. That's the only reason I wouldn't trade him. I mean, I don't have a problem trading
Yeah.
a guy with that kind of talent if I'm getting the talent back. But dude, with him being a 2nd round pick, his value would just skyrocket.
100%. I was pissed when you drafted him literally right in front,
Yeah, remember when you
Right-
guys said you
oh,
were
yeah.
snipe me?
right in front of my face. You sniped me like a million times, bitch.
Yeah.
Bitch ass bitch.
Mushroom stamped. So
My
it seems like if we stay running back heavy,
Oh, change
Tyler
that, bear.
Tracy good, but you got a decision to make if we PPR it. Yep. I don't know.
I know what I'm doing already. I'm telling you right now. I'm staying as is. I can pick these guys up where they were in the draft. I'll have to go a little earlier on Scary Terry probably, but
You'll never get him. I'm promising
probably
you now.
not.
Nah,
Look me in the eye. Look me in the
None of
fucking
you
eye.
guys are
You'll
fired.
never.
I'm
get
looking
him.
at you. I see you.
Never. Okay. Next up, Dragons. I don't know. Marvin Harrison Jr.'s like he's supposed to keep him.
Well, he traded everything
That's
away
who
to
he
get him.
traded
So
for
yeah,
to get him. So he's supposed to keep him.
he's not.
And then George
Probably
Pickens, if we PPR, maybe I don't know. If he'll have to end up at someplace else because he hates the Pittsburgh
I was
Steelers.
gonna say he's not. We don't know where he's gonna be, so that's tough.
Jalen Warren, maybe he'll be the
No
guy
way.
because Harris is a free agent.
Yeah, but I don't think Warren's a very good running back.
I don't either, but he's a Pittsburgh guy, so he's gotta have that
Yeah.
one.
I
But
put Kate Otten at 16.
Honestly,
good one.
that's a pretty darn good one. Just put him in the lineup and just roll.
But I thought about him actually. To be honest with you,
Well, I see
Yeah.
Baker too at 15. Like if he didn't trade his entire team for Marvin Harrison Jr., I think
Yeah.
he should keep Baker and Otten. And maybe honestly still even just do that.
he could.
Say fuck you, Marvin Harrison Jr.
Yeah,
Draft him 5th round where he should be.
sure. Yeah, I think Baker at
Right.
15 is a steal, man.
Yeah.
QB2 this year, and
Yeah.
he just 3, but he just wants to win.
Still though, I mean,
Yeah,
He's the kind of guy that I get scared about the next year. I really do.
he
He's
had
a year
2 good
older.
years in a row though.
Yeah, and that's why. That's what scares me.
He-
Yeah.
Just that third year at his
He had-
age.
But if he gets if he get Mike Evans,
Mike Evans,
Mike Evans, is that like
it's
Bob
his
Evans?
Bob Evans. It's right next to it.
down
Oh,
on the farm.
It's next.
Yeah, they don't serve.
He's got good
Chicken.
sausage. That's what I hear.
I was gonna say, take it easy.
Yeah. They don't serve your type. I had I laugh at the end. Baker had 8 weeks over 30 points and 2 over 40 in fantasy.
That's hard. That's hard to
Man,
not keep. Yeah.
yeah. I'd protect him, but then he'd just be hurt for a year.
Yeah, that's because say. Hopefully, Bob will protect him, and then he does shit, and I'm happy with it because he's in my division.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
And I mean, a Dunze could be depending on
no.
what we do.
I don't think
I
I'd
don't-
keep 2
He's
ex-rookie,
16. Yeah, that's true.
No. Oh, Grimwood
you know,
though.
second-year guys.
That's a grim
That's
thing.
scary.
to do.
It's a grim, especially if he had neighbors and MHJ.
I don't know. Jonathan
had-
Brooks might come
think
back
Grim
for
at
the
one
last
point-
like 4 games, and for
Yeah.
these
I
others,
think
you
Grim
know.
at one point had 3 rookie receivers.
He drafted 3, I
He
think.
did. He drafted 3, I think.
Yeah, Graham. He drafted MSJ in the 3rd, Tank, Rasheed Rice, and Malik Neighbors. So he did 2.
I thought it was
Oh,
somebody
Rasheed
else.
Rice is a second-year guy.
Yeah. So it's Tank.
All right, Fum Duckers, you made the playoffs.
Bitches.
Oh, Braylon Allen is the other rookie.
Oh,
Oh,
he
yeah.
doesn't receive.
No, but in general,
He gives.
He definitely gives.
Mhm.
All right, we everybody says JT in the first, you got to keep him, but AJ does not. He thinks he's doing what we thought: Chase Brown in the 9th, and then Bucky in the 16th.
Chase Brown touchdown.
Does he think? I don't think
Man, that
Bro-
is not a bad.
It's not bad.
it's not bad. I'd be
But
happy with it, 'cause then
you'd get.
I might have a chance at JT.
late. JT.
That's the thing is because Plum Duckers were what 10th this year
Yeah,
overall.
so they're they're
So
not gonna get him
JT
back.
is a number 10 pick as opposed to number 1 through 4. That's fucking JT is all of a
That's a
sudden
good
worth a
spot.
shit ton. Yeah.
It
That's a
also,
good
but it
spot.
also depend on who's coming in at quarterback because you already know Richardson's not going to stay healthy next
Justin
year.
Fields, you said it.
You said it,
I
but
just said it.
Somebody else
It
said
was
it.
me.
somebody
It was
here
me.
said it.
Wait, hi. It was me.
Hi,
Oh shit! Then there's
Hi.
this guy again. Kyle. Good part is I've got
freezing
I got the screen on something else. Opie, they can't even
God,
see
I
it.
really wish you would have frozen.
Good deal. Good deal.
Having perfect.
That is some tough sledding. And then there's Nico Collins still sitting out there if we do PPR. And
Right.
T. Higgins, I don't know where he's going to go. If he ends up at the Raiders, you don't draft him. That's just terrible. You get him late, or Rob gets him in the 2nd round next year, and he fucking bombs out there. Mandrews that's still too early for him.
Yeah,
I don't think
Pollard- I like Pollard, but
because he's what? I think I drafted him. Did I draft him? Yeah, he's 7th round.
7th round. So,
I mean,
not a bad.
It's
spot
not
for him.
terrible
horrible.
spot for him.
but I mean,
He
Brown
could
9
probably-
is really Brown and Bucky at 9 and 16. It
Yeah,
really is
that's
intriguing.
fucking- That,
It is.
that one is pretty.
I just
insane
think JT's worth 5-6 spots higher than he's going to go this year if
Yeah.
he gets
if
protected.
he gets
If
protected.
he doesn't get protected, he's going to go in the
Like
first few
JT's
picks.
Yeah, JT's a top 5.
Yeah.
Top 4. I think top 3
Well, Joker
after this year.
guaranteed
Top
Joker
3.
takes him number 1. He's got 3 stud running backs right there.
Yeah, true.
Well, I mean, we're talking about it a little bit here, but he's
Real,
next, actually.
real quick, I got an update saying fans donate $36,000 for Mark Andrews. Bills Mafia raised money for charity backed by Ravens tight end after dropped pass in playoffs.
Oh,
How
geez.
fucking savage are the Bills Mafia?
Yeah, dude.
They're gonna lose
Yeah.
because of them
'Cause they
being
just
assholes.
won't shut
The
the fuck
karma.
up.
The karma's gonna just drop.
Got to
dick
catch
on-
up sooner or later, right?
It's gotta.
See,
Well,
but
you know
they're
what
gonna
might
say,
happen?
"Oh no, we were trying to be nice because he had such a bad time, and we're gonna lift him up." No, you did to be dicks.
No,
You did.
You're just being assholes.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
yeah. What should happen is they should beat the Chiefs this week to make us all happy, but then they lose in the Super Bowl for 5 in a row.
Oh, that would be amazingly horrible for a franchise. Yeah. All right. Well, we have to because he's on the list. Jokers. So A-Chain Chuba, 3rd and 16. Bear, Opie, Grimbo, we're old guys. We think so. AJ says Mixon
wasn't
at
drafted.
2.
He was drafted in the 16th.
Yeah, he was drafted
yeah,
in the
he
16th.
was.
Yeah.
There you go.
AJ goes Mixon in the 2nd and Chuba in the 16th. I don't trust Mixon. He fell off the cliff so hard and a lot
Yeah.
earlier than I would have ever wanted. So that doesn't help me for that. Ryan says you got to throw Penis out there for 16. Oh, I'm sorry, Penix. 16. I read that
Penis.
wrong. It's
No,
It's
Penis is
Penix.
right.
It's Penix because he did pick him up.
He picked him up before the season ended,
Yeah.
and
So
because he did that, that's why I went that way, and especially because now he's going to be the starter for sure. Keep him at 16. Could happen. Terrible division.
it could. That could
Not a
happen.
bad,
No.
not a bad keeper. And then
No,
you get your first and second round. So, but
Although
talking
if he
about-
doesn't keep
sorry,
Jokers,
if he
though.
doesn't keep Chuba Hubbard, I have texts and messages that says he's keeping Chuba Hubbard. That's why he doesn't want to trade him.
yeah, oh yeah.
So if he
he
doesn't
said
keep
that
him,
with
then
he said that with all 5 of his stud.
yeah,
running
we need
backs.
we need to put all that out. So when we go like, oh, you didn't keep him, motherfucker. Yeah, look
Yeah.
at it. You're a liar.
Yeah.
That's a crap.
I mean, he won't
Son of a
keep
bitch.
Jonathan Brooks probably. I think he dropped him, right?
No, he traded him to freaking Bob.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Remember? And then he freaking exploded.
Yeah, that
It's like Joker
Yeah.
planting a time bomb in his knee.
Joker's got a lot
He's got choices.
to keep. Like at running back.
Well, the other one he
Yeah,
was
running
super high on, and maybe you guys mentioned him, but I was sending texts out because our friends are dumb, was Benson. He was so
Yeah,
high on
true.
Benson.
Yeah.
He so wanted
yeah.
to just get him to keep him for next year, and
But then
then
Connor
Connor signed a 2-year contract, so it's like,
Yeah. So
Yeah, now he's just like
that. What that means is that Trey Benson's not as good as we think he is.
right.
Because if he was, they'd say, Connors, you can walk because
Yeah.
you're super old, and we'll just
Yeah.
let
We'll
Benson
go
run.
with the young guy.
No, our friends.
So that-
I said I got 9 votes out of 23. You guys need to get your shit together, basically. And I got 2 of them text back. Oh, I'm pretty sure I did mine. Maybe I said you did not. 9 of them got done. So if you did it, then ignore. I said. So that's what I wrote back. I said, if you did it already, you may ignore this. I'm not going to text everybody individually, you dickwads.
So I
Clips.
did mine, and when you sent that second message out, you know what I did? I ignored it.
Yeah,
That's what
because
you're
you
supposed to
realize,
do.
oh, I did mine.
I did my shit. I don't have to worry about it.
But-
Ugh.
You know what you should do? You should send a
People.
I voted sticker to their house every time.
Did you listen to last week?
No.
And that's what we're talking about doing.
Well, you should do
They
it.
want us to do one with the logo or FPFL logo. It says I voted on it and shit sent to everybody.
Or it
else.
should have been like a
And
badge
as soon
that
as you
got
vote,
sent to their
you
email
can-
or
you can-
something.
yeah, right.
Yeah. See, oh, we
That's funny.
should make
Love
that.
it.
We can make that in AI. We can do that.
Yeah, that's not that hard.
So he does. He's got decisions to make.
What about Fairbairn? Ryan.
Tommy Career. Nope.
No, I told you it's not
No.
a kicker year
Back
anymore.
off.
Fuck that guy.
Back off.
He got 0 points. He got 0 points for Barracudas. So fuck
He
that
did.
guy.
He went donut on him. Yep.
Any,
Yeah, so-
I'd
but-
say he can't go wrong with any of those running backs.
Nope.
no,
Besides
but
CMC
Pence-
at 1 overall, I don't think he's gonna do that.
No. Don't you feel like you just need to let me have him next year in the first round so I can absolutely end his year
You know,
again?
I think you need to trade your
No, you need
like
to trade. You
trade
need to
your
fuck it up.
pick.
Make a shitty ass trade to get him. That's what you got to do.
Yeah,
If you mean it. If you really mean it.
trade like a
So you
second
guys-
round and a third round. and
So
get
you
it.
guys
yeah.
are trying to get me to give Joker, everything. The guy, you want him to win instead of me? That's some shit right there.
No.
Wow, we got painted into a corner on that one, didn't we?
That backfired.
Guy shit himself.
1,000% no.
That didn't
no,
go the way you wanted to,
Nope.
did it?
No, I
We
will
got a
kill
taste of
somebody if it
lying.
means. Yeah, that was. I couldn't even lie my way out of that one. My camera says it's not working again. What the fuck is going on?
Opie, stop being stupid. It's okay. We don't need your face right now.
Yeah, your face is
No,
worthless right now.
it's
Anyway,
I just
okay.
see
You
your
get
O face.
Yeah, it's all right.
we got the other thing up. We got the sheets that shows all the peoples and
Yeah,
stuff.
that's
sheep.
okay. Oh,
Right.
shit. Next up on the docket is the McGibblibs. Hey,
Dude, I had a hard time with your team, actually.
That's what she said.
You do. Oh, you did have a really good year, so that's something. Good for you. How'd that work out?
Yeah. I'm number 2.
I wish I could not be mean. It just doesn't. This is not good. Derrick Henry,
Fucking
number
asshole.
2. That guy's
dude,
number 2.
That's
just
better
drinking.
than that's better than Mike Kyron one. I mean, he's getting older.
Yeah.
He made, but man, let's fuck have that guy in talent is number 2 in the second round.
I'm pretty sure he'll eclipse 300 points as a running back with the changed rules next year.
Oh
You
yeah,
can't beat that.
Yep.
That's great. But and then now I did this again where if we go PPR, you got to go with your guy, the aim on, and then. But it's not a slam dunk because Kittle's 5th. That's a good place to keep a Kittle.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's what AJ thought, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, AJ thought
AJ
that.
thought-
Grimble thought Kamara. You should keep your boy. That's your
No.
boy.
Was he at
That's
4?
my dude. 3.
3?
Could be 2, 3 if I keep Henry. Come on.
Yeah, so that's not a bad 2-3 because then you get your even if we change, you go get a wide receiver 1 while the rest of us are still scrambling to try to get a decent running back.
Right.
As I sigh because I look at my teams next.
Well, dude, he was running back 16. Kamara was running back 16, and he missed the last 3 weeks of the season.
Yeah.
That's
So
a pretty outstanding year. He stayed healthy most of the year.
Yeah.
It's not
Until the
horrible. It's not a horrible.
But that's what he does is he stays
Ideal.
healthy most of the year until the end of the year.
One time he got 54 points.
Yeah.
And
Domination.
who knows? And the Jets, if the
depends.
Jets get a real quarterback, Garrett Wilson might be the next big thing.
Yeah.
Or if he gets
Big
traded to a
target.
place, if he gets traded to a place like the
it's-
Bears.
Yeah. Oh, Greg, second round.
Yeah, oh, that's
Ooh,
early.
that's early. I don't like him
Yeah, I don't
then.
know about
Yeah,
second
no,
round.
that's no. Let's back. We'll back up the truck on that one. No, we'll get away. I mean, you could always go back to Kenneth Gainwell. he was.
Oh, you got Jones.
Yeah,
What
Aaron
about
Jones
Flacco?
actually. Oh, Flacco. Yeah, Josh Allen was what round was he? He was 3rd round. So the number
know,
was he
but-
number 3? QB 3, 2, 3, something like that.
He's 2, I think.
2, I think.
No,
Yeah.
he's 4. Sorry.
Oh, 4.
Oh, well, fuck him then.
Yeah, do better. Fuck you.
Yeah, Grimbo says Kamara and Hunter Henry. You don't even have him on your lineup, so I don't know what he's doing.
Yeah. It's true.
If he doesn't put a round down, I can just pick whoever I think he's got. So,
That's right.
so let's hear your
My-
thoughts, Ryan.
The guys I'm thinking of, I mean, you guys kind of nailed it. I mean, Henry, Kamara are very intriguing. Josh Allen, I'm very much considering keeping him just because like he is like a workhorse QB. Like he does everything.
He gets a different type of points. He does.
Yeah. Like I feel like it'd be tough to get rid of him. And then yeah, I mean Kittle, San Francisco is kind of a shit show right now. Kittle kind of just was like, all right, whatever.
Well, they
At
need
the
to
end of the
reset.
year.
They just need to reset. I think
So I
they'll
was
be
like,
fine.
what the fuck?
Purdy's going to take a lot of heat, even though they had a really good year. And then
Yeah.
Fuckface has to reset that team and get their mind straight again.
Yeah.
Get everybody
So-
healthy will help.
So in the end, yeah, Henry, Amon-Ra, Josh Allen, and Kamara are my 4 that I've been kind of debating around. And then you can throw Kittle as an option, like as an honorable mention. But he's kind of on the back burner. But 5th round is tough to really. It really is tough to look away from him.
It's about where you
Tucker?
should be getting him.
Fuck that guy. Fuck
I was not going to bring it up. I was That was nice. That was nice. And Reichard's not even any better in your world, too. So,
No.
Cock.
speaking
My
of cocks,
trade for a kicker.
Here you go.
I got a good. Hey, you want a Boswell? What do you want? Second, third
Ooh,
round?
no.
Intriguingly, not at all.
Intriguingly, no. All right.
Oh,
Well, hey, Skull
no.
Fuckers, you're up next.
On the clock.
Speaking of Boswell,
He
you
is,
should keep him.
He right now he's actually looking like a pretty good keeper.
Fuck yeah, your team sucks.
That's why I'm picking really, really high this year.
Mm.
I had a lot of running back injury too. It started off wide receiver injury and then it turned into running back injury. So it was a pretty consistent shit show for me. I like rehashing this, moving the embers around and crap. So
Yeah. Oops, I just changed it to the graphic over so that everybody can see your guys' lineups.
I thought you were
Nope, I thought I did too, but it wasn't on it.
Boop. So Bear says Connor in the 5th, Tucker away, and
Tucker
Kraft
in
in
the
the 16th. Ryan says the same. AJ says Kelsey in the 2nd and Connor in the 5th.
No.
I got Walker. Not Connor.
Oh, Walker in the 2nd. Oh, I'm sorry. Walker in the 2nd, Kraft in the 16th. And then Grimbo's got Walker and Connor. He's got Walker, Connor, Texas Ranger. That's who I'm going to pick. So I get to
Connor
be
Walker.
a baseball player.
He should reverse those. He could be Connor Walker.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, he would be. Dang it. I had it right, but I'm Polish.
Yeah, you're backwards.
Who was the Titans tight end back in the day? Wasn't it Walker? Something Walker?
Delaney Walker.
Delaney Walker.
Oh yeah.
That's who you should keep. Not Kelsey.
Yeah, no.
You should keep Delaney Walker.
Yeah.
No.
It's a good idea.
Dude, yeah, I was actually thinking Kelsey's your fucking boy. You gonna protect his ass? Kelsey's your dude.
I have a lot of weird options. I don't know what Seattle's doing.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, they need. I guess it depends on who they.
I mean, Ryan's answer should apply to you, except for I wasn't even high on Connor at 5 until I saw that he signed that contract, because I wasn't sure what they were doing with him. But they didn't sign him to a 1-year let's hope deal. They signed him to 2 years.
2 years.
So my thought is they're gonna run him like they did, and if that's the case, he's a good keeper at 5.
That is
true.
At
5, I think it's great. Yeah, and and if Walker it can be what he's supposed to be, or if they decide to run an offense that's more like Detroit, where he's more Gibbs, then I'm like, well, I'll take it, and that's a Walker Connor.
He's not a guy that should run 30 times a game. Like
I don't think
he
so
needs
either.
to be mixed and matched.
I think so too.
Yeah,
and if they do that, then and that's what all the hope is, and that's what they talk about. Then, shit, that's smart. But Jameson Williams at 16th isn't really not a bad if we go PPR.
Yeah, I just what I don't like about Williams, he was 14th overall. What I don't like about him is he's just that boomer bust. He doesn't scream keeper consistency.
He gets the targets. I will say that. I mean, his targets were he had 5 or more every week,
and no Ben Johnson
after week 9, except for the divisional playoff one. Losing Ben Johnson could be a big question mark.
Yeah, they really can. So the other, you want to hear the hope of the hopes?
Glenn Johnson.
CMC retires. That makes Jordan Mason.
Oh yeah.
That dude scores for fantasy, man.
Yeah. So that's not
hurt?
happening. Yeah, he will get hurt week 3. He will be the new CMC of pain.
I mean, if CMC goes away, would you consider Debo?
No, I will.
Opie's fed up with Debo. He's done with Debo.
He's 3rd round. That's too high.
Debo is to Opie what Kamara is to the Stormtroopers.
Yeah.
Yes. And I won't lie about it and get him back on my team unless something weird happens.
I can't wait, dude. I cannot wait for the draft when Opie looks at us and goes, guys, there is nobody else. And he drafts him.
I need a receiver, and it's PPR. Debo Samuel.
I just set it all up. I saw the future, and it happens. Fucking
Yeah.
dumbass OP. Future OP's stupid.
You made it up.
So
Nice.
yeah, I mean, and the other thing, the one
That
guy that
motherfucker rain right there.
I picked up was Dalton Kincaid. I mean, I don't think.
Oh, I didn't even see him on your team.
Yeah, that's
Oh, yeah.
all my.
Yeah, but I'd rather have Tucker Kraft at 16.
And I would too, because Kincaid's 4th round. So yeah, Tucker Kraft by that point.
yuck.
Is
Oh, no way.
gone.
Oh, Grim took him.
Yeah.
Grim was high on him.
Yeah,
Said he was
I thought
going
it
to be
was.
the
Oh,
best
Griff
fan.
took an edible too?
No, that was just me. I'm losing it.
Ooh, yeah. So yeah, to be perfectly honest, I have a better chance of keeping Kincaid or Alexander Madison. They're the same.
Madison.
Oh, yeah, and Javonte Williams apparently is going to be looking for a new place next year to be subpar. So there's that. So
Poor Opie. You didn't give up on that guy for so long.
You
know,
could keep Buda Baker.
I might actually right
That's
now.
it.
Chris
16.
Boswell is looking like a
Dude,
massive
Boswell and
16th
Buda
round.
Baker.
No, he should keep Boswell
Let's go.
and Gay. And wait,
Yeah.
he'll be set for kicker next year.
keeper. Gay Boswell.
Yeah. And then you change your name.
Yeah.
Or
I can't.
just keep Gay and
No,
change your name to Gay.
No, keep Bryce Young and Matt Gay. So it'd be a young Gay.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'd be young and
So you'd
gay.
have a young Gay.
Young and gay. Hello, boys. Changing my colors to pink and purple.
Or Matt Gay and Jalen Hurts. Gay
Oh,
Hurts.
Gay Hurts. Gay Hurts.
Gay hurts your butt.
Oh
Oh
no. I'm not
no,
gonna talk about that.
Buda Gay.
Ryan had it the first time.
Yeah, right there.
Fuck yeah.
All along. All
No,
right.
like,
Well, Smelters
but
are
hear
next.
Me out. But hear me
No.
out, Opie.
No, we're going to
We're
smoke.
moving
Opie, hear
on.
me out.
Moving
Hear
on.
me out.
Onwards.
Listen to my-
Upwards.
Face. Look at my words.
Talk to my wiener.
Wait, where was dude, was Boswell not even drafted?
Dude, I don't know.
No, he wasn't. I just checked. He wasn't drafted.
He
I
wasn't
picked
even
him up in
drafted.
the
Yeah, it's an easy 15-16. You keep Buda and Boswell.
Why
Let's
would
go.
I keep Boswell? Why would I keep him?
Because he's the best
Because
kicker in the world.
Kicker on a terrible team that kicks field goals.
It is not a
Say
kicker
it.
year, but
Say
he is the
it.
number one kicker on a bad offense.
He is
Sorry,
the number
Grim.
one kicker from the year before, and I'm
Wait,
going to
Grim's not.
guarantee
and it's
that
going to
he
be a
will
kicker
not-
year.
He will
No, it
not
won't be
be
a
the number one
year,
kicker next year.
but he is a good kicker.
I have 3 or 4 guys already in the works to be the number one kicker next year. So thank
Opie.
you very much.
Opie, you're missing an opportunity here, sir.
No.
This is the only time you should keep a kicker and an IDP.
It really is.
Yeah, I mean that doesn't come along.
15-16.
That doesn't come
They
along.
got the whole draft, dude.
That doesn't come along
Well,
every year, dude. Come on, you got to take
It
advantage
really
of what one does.
doesn't. Yeah. I
Oh,
think,
let's do an edible first. Then we'll make choices.
Denied. All right, Smelters.
Yeah, we should all get together
Smelters.
to put in our keepers.
Smelters are easy. Yeah. No.
Yeah.
Who do I keep, guys? Which kicker? Keep them both. Okay.
All of them.
Oh fuck. Happened again, guys. All right, Smelters are easy. Gibbs at 1,
Yeah.
Bowers at 7. This, I mean,
But
Brees Hall.
some intriguing ones is Bo Nix. Bo Nix is intriguing.
at 16 is an intriguing one. Yes, that is.
But I was gonna say
And
Sam
Grimbo's a
Laporta.
fan.
I was gonna say Sam Laporta, but Bowers is gonna you have to keep him.
Yeah. No. It's that's just too
But yeah,
much.
Bo Nix. What is?
He shouldn't have had those 2 guys
think
on
he's
his team at the
16
same time.
Yeah.
Anyway,
14.
let's go there.
Pretty low team for a team that got less than 4th place.
The juggernauts. Ooh, Brandon
Yeah,
Aubrey.
Metcalf's for
Don't keep.
Yeah.
I'm gonna just say this: do not keep Najee first round.
A bad choice.
Don't do it. Ain't gonna do
he
it.
could keep
But he
3
could
guys.
12.
He
You
could
want to
go
put him back out there
Gibbs.
so my dad could get him.
That's right.
No, imagine if he could keep 3 guys. He'd go Gibbs, Hall, Harris, 1, 2, 3, and he could get Harris in the 3rd round next year, technically, and it won't look
Oh
like
yeah, not bad.
That's
Not
true.
too bad then.
That's
Are you
3
gonna
first
go
round.
in for
He had
3
3
player
first
keepers?
rounders. Oh,
Are you gonna
What
go
that
in
means
for
anything.
3 keepers next year? Is that gonna be one of your votes?
no,
No.
denied. Only one could
denied.
be the 3rd spot. Only a kicker. I'll go for that. I'll think
Of
about that.
course.
Yeah, flex
course.
kicker, flex kicker.
Yeah.
See, now that it's not a kicker year for me, I'm just sharing my kickerism with everybody else.
All right. Yeah, you're learning
Yeah,
from
it's
past
still-
mistakes.
That's right.
It's still stupid.
Hey, look, Dicker
All
the
right.
kicker.
Dicker.
Dicker the kicker. He's got the Dicker kicker. I mean, Metcalf's too high, still at 4. You don't know what's going on. That shit. Kendra Miller was a bust. Braylon Allen was a backup to Brees Hall, and they both were.
Oh, he needs to keep
So-
Bo Nix and Cameron Dicker, so then it's Nick's Dicker.
I thought you were gonna say Cameron Bow.
Nick Runko's Dicker. Sorry.
It just you're just putting names together now.
Yeah.
A lot of things go
Dude,
with Dicker,
if he kept Braylon Allen and
Queen
Brees
Dicker.
Hall, he'd be Allen Hall, which is probably a hall at a college somewhere.
Yeah.
though. Oh, yeah, that's where I
That is
stayed on
true.
my undergrad.
Actually, I think it might be at Iowa State.
Is
I
that?
think there is. I think there is an Allen Hall at Iowa State. Now that you said that, it sounded very familiar. I did not.
Oh, University of
there.
Illinois.
No, he's got Allen Hall.
Oh.
There you go.
Oh, there we
Nice.
go.
Hey,
University
Kismet.
Housing. It's a dormitory.
all right,
And
there you go.
That's where Grimm got his bachelor's degree at.
Yeah, yeah.
In metallurgy. So
yeah, he should keep his defense so he could be Queen Dicker. Steelers D and
Oh, no,
Dicker
he-
the kicker.
Patrick Queen.
There you go.
he'd be a steel dicker.
You know what?
Yeah.
Next year, okay, it's not a kicker year.
Yeah.
Next year is an IDP year.
Oh, changing things
Oh,
up.
Changing it up.
I like it. I like
Hey,
it.
I got second place.
You
It
go-
can't be kicker.
Can't
no
be
more.
kickers. Yeah.
Yeah.
If I
Yeah,
got
they
first place
fucked you
with my
over.
kicker.
Yeah, no, that makes a lot of sense. In Crazy Town,
IDPs.
last team on the list
I
is
gotta
you're
pee.
the Stalkers. Hey,
Stalkers.
Stalkers, who you gonna keep? Saquon in the first. That is
Of course.
write that in. 10. Chew in. Ryan and Grimpo both go with Nick Chubb. And again, last week I had to reiterate again. Nick Chubb, no. He's done. He's
Slap the hand.
Yeah.
he is
I
Javante
know,
Williams now. He's
I
Javante
know.
Williams now.
It's just I traded him, Chubb, for him to keep at 8. And
Well, and he
probably
What?
not a
And he's got you keep your fucking shit, Grim. Don't you be a liar. Have some
Well, that-
honor.
yeah.
that's Greg.
That's Greg.
But yeah, he
Oh damn it.
he
it's
did
Greg.
trade for him, so it wouldn't surprise me if he keeps Chubb. I just don't like it. It's not who
I don't
want.
like it either. I would
So
rather have
that's what-
Dobbins at
I'm
12.
telling him who I.
I take the
prefer.
chance with Dobbins at 12. But if we PPR it ASAP, I like Bears. Tell them.
I like McDonkey.
McDonkey.
And the reason why isn't so much how his stats from this year. He was wide receiver 11 as a rookie. But, dude, towards the end of the year, his targets 9, 6, 12. That was hurt for a game. Then 7, 6, 10, 8,
Jesus.
14.
Wild.
Look at him in the
He
wild
just
card.
threw him the fucking ball the whole time.
14,
Yeah.
14 targets, 197 yards, and a touchdown.
Yeah.
And
So
it started.
if
yeah.
that rhythm is going to stay between them,
Yeah.
dude, even if it's not PPR, he might be worth the keep at, what was it, 10, Opie, I think you said?
Yeah.
at 10.
So,
But I'd rather keep Jaden Daniels at 10 than him if it's not PPR.
I was actually
sure, yeah.
That's who I
That's
was
what you'd say, yeah.
looking at is Daniels.
Yeah.
I mean,
That's a lot
yeah,
of
I mean
points.
the guys to really fight with is Daniels, McDonkey, Barkley, Chubb. I feel, then Dobbins, I guess. But that dude's fucking always hurt.
Yeah,
Like think about Chubb being hurt all the time.
I was just gonna
Dobbins
say,
is literally.
I believe
hurt
in
every year.
Chubb more than I do Dobbins.
Yeah, he's just younger. He's a younger version of Chubb.
Yeah, that's
he
all
just
he
hasn't
is.
got hurt as many times. Yeah. That's a good point.
Like
Yeah, no,
Dobbins keeps tearing ACLs. Chubb only tore it big time one time.
Yeah.
Okay? This
Yeah, but
last year was his foot. All right.
I don't think his meniscus, he has any meniscus discs left. I think they're all
No.
gone. They just wore them down. His knees.
Meniscus
just-
dicks.
Big Dick Menikis.
That's my big dude meniscus.
Mm.
Or
But
Ryan's
Kyle
going to the hear me out.
hear me out.
I know Bear likes one guy in his squad, the Westbrook Hakimi.
I do.
Well, and you'll
He'll
never
be super
again,
late, but
you'll never get him.
I don't know. But the thing is the only reason that like in my opinion, the Stalkers don't need him because he's got way too much other talent and in good spots.
way too much.
Yeah,
He does have a lot of other choices to make.
Can we do
in the
one
sixth.
thing for the meeting? Can we all as a collective just say nobody drafts Kyle Pitts until after the 10th round?
I mean, we could
make
try
a
to make it a rule
We could try to make a rule.
Because poor Greg.
every year. He just drafts him and gets disappointed every year.
So,
Everyone.
David
Everyone who
David
drafts him, he just
Njoku,
fucks everyone.
Yeah, Njoku, who was injured half the year, scored more points.
Yeah. Sad.
Well, and
It's
I remember
sad.
he had that
Terrible. Well, he had Winston as quarterback, so it's
he had
better
that
than-
25-point week against Tampa, and then Greg comes here. He goes, "Hey, Pitts might be finally coming out."
Yeah.
Yeah, 2910261. After that,
Shit, my
yeah, he
leg.
just
See, up to that point, he
Ah.
was looking like a decent. Up to the 25, he was still looking like a decent play. He was doing all right. Hit 25, and I agree with. I'm like, yeah, well, 4 catches and
Like
2
he-
touchdowns.
I mean, but then he had 1 catch, 4 catches, 1 catch, no catches, 1 catch, 4
Yeah.
catches, 1 catch, 4 catches, 2. What the fuck
Yeah.
are you doing, sir?
And he is
Yep,
not a
catch the damn ball.
blocking tight end. He's
no,
not a
he's
blocking
a
Wow.
tight end.
receiver.
he's got one job: catch ball. Well, 2 catch
He's
ball, run.
6'6". Fucking give him the ball.
Yep.
I think what happened is Darnell Mooney pissed him off because Mooney's better, and the teams figured out that Mooney was better, and he tried hard and he worked hard, and Pitts is like, well, fuck it.
Mm.
He's from
Could be.
Florida.
Oh, jaw cramp. Almost. Oop.
Oh, that's the worst. Oh,
That was close.
yeah.
That was a
I
close
mean,
one.
so he's got some choices to make. Again, this is the version 1 of this protections. Once we figure out what
Yeah.
we're doing for our rules and such, FBFL, get
And
your
where
shit
coaches go, shit like
together.
that.
And also, Bear, you have some really good graphs on this stuff, don't you?
Really good. What
For us, you have some good sheets and graphs and stuff, right?
for
for
the
points.
meeting?
Yeah, for the meeting.
Yeah. We've talked about it already, and I'll bring it up.
But I want people to know and be ready for it. I'm excited.
Yeah,
I've
before the
seen
Super-
them. I got a Excel boner from it. So yeah.
Yeah, before the Super Bowl conversation we have, or during that one, we'll put them up there. I know we talk mostly Super Bowl, but we'll have nothing else really fantasy wise to talk about. So I figured that'd be a good talking point. Is kind of go over the point system. We'll show it up on the screen and people could see it. And really, it comes down to the best one to do, in my opinion, is we go back to the original scoring for running backs, except for you get an extra point for every 25 yards rushing, not an extra point every 100. And then on top of that, you take the wide receivers of PPR, and they're all even. Plus, scoring goes actually almost down a little bit because of it. So that's it
It's a little more equitable
for now.
overall. Yeah. So we'll see. And then it's just got to be another thing where we just try it and see what happens.
Yep. Right. That's right. And there may be other adjustments people want to do, and that's fine.
All right. Well,
This
let's
is why we're here.
let's shift gears over because we only got a couple times left that we can say this.
Football.
The NFL.
Yeah. Get it, Rye.
A classic NFL rivalry is renewed.
These two teams do not like each other, and you got to love that.
Rivals, us versus them, survival. We must win, it's tribal. My team like kin, by any means necessary. One head to head with adversaries. Nothing is given, so we gotta take it. It's 4th and inches, so we gotta make it. Can you feel it? What a catch!
pitch to the end zone. Got it. Sideline. Touchdown. Unbelievable.
Yes, titillating, I said.
It's good stuff. Good
Titties.
stuff. Boobs.
Yeah. Oh, all right. So last week, Grim and I went 3-1. Bear and AJ went 2-2. Ryan went 1-3.
Ryan, you know so
Ew.
good there.
I picked the Chiefs.
Oh,
Yeah, sure. And he pooped.
Oh, I almost shit my pants.
yeah. So
I
there's
actually
only
thought the
2
Rams
games
would have
for
a
you.
better showing against the Eagles. I thought that was terrible.
Yeah.
I think the weather had a lot to do with it too.
Yeah, and they got away from running Kyron early. They shouldn't have.
Well, he lost that fumble, and they got a little
I didn't-
scared.
Yeah, and then they shut it
I
down.
But I'm
see
like, he's been fumbling all
Stafford's-
year. Why are you stopping?
I didn't see Stafford's stats in snow until like Thursday or Friday. Fucking terrible stats in the snow.
Yeah,
Yeah, cold weather.
He's
He's
like
okay.
He's like 1-8.
Yeah.
Some shit
in the snow.
in the snow.
Jesus,
Yeah.
those are stats we
Dude,
should have looked up before.
I would
I
have picked
didn't
the
know.
Eagles.
Nah, I didn't know it was even.
I didn't
know that day.
no,
Yeah.
no.
I still picked the Eagles anyways. It was just gonna happen.
It's
Come on.
snowing in Florida right now, by the
Yeah.
way.
Yeah. Texas
A
has
lot.
gotten a snowstorm. Galveston,
Nuts.
they had snow on their beach.
Well,
Jesus.
here again though, it's karma. Stop talking shit about the North.
Mm.
Oh, look at you guys. You guys got snow on the ground, and we have palm trees in the sand. Well, fuck you. Clean
Yeah.
that shit off now because now it's got snow on it.
Yeah, good luck getting
Don't
any
drive.
oranges.
Yeah, fucking apple trees.
Johnny.
Fuck yeah. Apples are the new oranges.
Yeah.
That kind of put me a little farther ahead for the year above Bear. But he's still hanging on tight. We got a couple more picks left. It could
Yep.
happen. Could happen.
Never know.
Never know.
I
So
didn't
this
think
week-
we'd land Ben Johnson. So remember last week I predicted against it. So you know, never know.
You
Things
did.
happen.
Shit
You never
happens.
know. Wild
wipe your
ass
ass.
shit. Yeah. So then we go to the NFC Championship game, which is now going to be in Philadelphia because the Lions are. You just so sad. So
Yep.
much talent. So much
So
talent.
much
So
talent.
sad.
That offense was fucking insane all year.
All year they never
All
let
year.
off the gas.
And they did
Crazy.
get by defensively. They got by.
Yeah.
And then, but without Aiden Hutchinson, that really showed that
Right.
this past
Yeah.
game. It really
and-
did.
That one, yeah, that was
That hurt.
exactly.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
hurt a lot.
That was the thing that I kept just like, man, without a good pass rusher to make it scary
Yeah.
for him, Daniels didn't care. He stood in the
They
pocket like a
tried
fucking
with they tried
fifth
with
year.
Zadarius Smith, but he's old.
yeah. And they have a good Washington has a good line. Don't give you got to give them credit.
Yeah,
They have a
that I
good line.
I didn't realize. That's how good
No.
their offensive line is.
I thought they were mostly a good rushing team, but no, they put it all together. So give Dan Quinn a lot of
For sure.
Well, and that
respect
defense
because-
has really stepped up since week 7.
Yeah,
Yep.
Bobby
We talked
Wagner
about it
being
before.
the captain
Yeah.
of that defense.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes me sad that they just didn't. Why just pay him money, Seattle? He would have stayed. I mean, it could have
Yep.
been better. Anyway, so Commanders for Eagles, and the third time to see who was the wiener because they split the
That makes me sad
regular
out loud.
season. It should.
Find that.
Took you a while. I saw you looking.
1-1. So this will be the grudge match of the ages to see who's going to be going to the Super Bowl for the NFC. We have a quorum of Eagles, except for AJ, who's picking the 49ers to sneak in,
Yeah.
kick a
Listen.
last-second field goal, and win it and move on for the second year in a
AJ's
row. Who knew?
AJ's thinking outside of the box, dude.
That guy,
Yeah.
I tell you. Last week he did the same thing.
Well, I think I thought it said, dude, the 49ers will not lose this week. I'm telling you right now.
Dude,
will
they're
not-
they have. I mean, you know,
Huh?
All right. So what?
listen,
what's
they
the,
got nothing to lose.
so what's
They're
the
gonna
key
go all
for
out.
the Commanders. What's going to be the key for them to to prove everything wrong? That it doesn't matter if you're on the road at home. You could have a rookie quarterback. You could have one of the worst teams last year, and you can go to the Super Bowl the next year. What
You got to
is
bottle.
going to happen?
You got to bottle Barkley. That's the only way to beat the Eagles. You've got to shut him down. You've got to keep him under 50 yards. You've got to make Jalen Hurts beat you, and you want him to beat you throwing the ball. So whether that takes 8 in the box or whatever, you need to contain those two runners and make Jalen Hurts throw the ball downfield.
And yeah, I mean, especially in Philly. I mean, I'm assuming that the weather. I mean,
yeah, it might be shitty again, but it didn't bother him that much. Barkley, that is. He still tore it up.
No, that's what I mean. Like, if the
problem.
weather's bad, Barkley's gonna do like you got to bottle up on Barkley because that's who's gonna be.
That's who's going to take off. Yeah. So, and a lot of that's breaking down that offensive line. That offensive line's so good. You've got to throw a mismatch out there so that if they got the guard pulling right, then you've got to have more people over in that direction.
So the numbers, week 11, 26 carries, 146 yards, 2 touchdowns, 2 catches, 52 yards. And the loss at Washington, 29 rushes, 150 yards, 2 touchdowns, 1 receiving target, but no catches. So maybe that's
so Washington must have just outscored him then that second time, huh?
Yeah, 33-30, I think it was the score.
Okay.
So it was still close. Yeah. I really think that the key is going to be how healthy Hurts is. If he's healthy enough to be the normal Jalen Hurts, it shouldn't be a problem, though they should win quite readily. But,
It's gonna be
again, it's freaky stuff, man. You never know.
Yeah.
Fumble here, botch a couple missed opportunities and 4th down and goal, and they miss them and they don't get points, and because Sirianni's a douche, and he thinks and they can't tush push. They stop a tush push. These are the things that probably Nick Sirianni seems like the guy that he's cocky, but he worries about every little thing, and he's like eating freaking like Tums by the jar. He's got like a candy jar.
Last week he just got that face you just want to fucking punch for some reason.
Yes,
he does have restless shit face.
Yeah, it's like that.
You want to punch him in the fucking face. You do.
But I don't disagree. I think the Eagles are going to handle this situation. But here again, just especially that defense is playing really good. But do not count these Commanders out, man. They scare me still. What scares me is that they take a underage, overperforming team in the Super Bowl and then lose a fucking Chiefs. But anyway, we'll talk about that in a minute.
Well,
do we talk about Chiefs Bills or no?
No.
Okay.
No, we're going to talk about next. That's the segue to the Bills going to Kansas City. I got to think I don't know. I should look. Why not? Whether or not it's going to be cold.
I was just looking that up.
I don't think it affects either team.
30 degrees and 40% chance. I think if there is snow, I think the favor goes to
the Bills.
Bills.
Absolutely. Because it takes away that speed that Chiefs have, especially on the outside.
Yeah, Chiefs and the receivers, I don't think – this is all a guess. This is not fucking facts.
Yeah, no.
The receivers, I don't think will be as good in the snow, and they would have to throw the ball more because Mahomes isn't as much of a running quarterback as Allen is.
Well, in the snow, I like Cook.
Yeah.
Over Pacheco.
Yeah.
And I like Josh Allen over Mahomes, but I don't like the referee situation ever.
Never.
So
it's never good.
No, it's never good. It's very difficult to be consistent that way because you know what's going to get him? Oh, he lined up one cleat too far, letting the freaking Kansas City guys be 3 yards in the backfield, but yet he's a half yard in the backfield and they're fucking throwing flags on the Bills. There's going to be the one, and it's going to be the one play where it should have been pass interference down the field to Keon Coleman, and they don't get it, and it's going to be stuff like that. It's death by 1,000 referee cuts is what happens, and they're at home, so you got the crazy freaking some of the worst fans in NFL yelling and screaming and everything.
Old Patriot fans.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
That was funny, dude. I walked in the bowling tournament. I walked in the door, and this guy had his whole family dressed up in Kansas City Chiefs fans. And I turned to Wentz. I said, "Where do you think he puts his Patriot stuff?"
He was probably so excited that Vrabel got hired.
Yeah, no shit.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Yeah.
I put my Chiefs stuff on for now, though.
Yeah, that's right.
He's got his own closet for all his different bandwagons, the Cowboys,
That's right.
and then the 49ers, and then it's all the Ravens
Dodgers
for a
stuff is
couple
coming out.
years.
Yep.
Dodgers. Oh yeah, he definitely has Dodger stuff.
Definitely.
Yeah.
As we go for the picks, I mean Chiefs. We're not even talking about what the Chiefs are going to do. We know what the Chiefs do. They do the same thing the whole time. They scored just enough points. They've been playing great defense, and the Bills just have to overcome it all and score just more points. And most of us say, no, it's not going to happen, except for Grim, because his boy is Josh Allen. So he said, my boy's going to win.
They
Grim
need to
owns the
score.
Bills.
I think if they score 30, they're going to win. Because that
Yeah,
offense
I
can't
kept saying
score
31
shit.
points. If you score,
Yeah.
if Texas could score 31, they're going to win.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think somebody from the Bills that's a side, a Keon Coleman or a Kincaid or somebody like that needs to step up this week because the Chiefs defense
Amari
is
Cooper.
good enough. Yeah, because Chiefs defense is good enough to eliminate Cook, eliminate Allen's legs.
Yeah.
I mean, they're fast.
good.
So you got to have somebody that you're not expecting to all of a sudden start catching the ball.
Right.
Shakir.
But that's how the Chiefs would beat people the last number of years. Like Xavier Worthy,
Yep.
if he can go off for 180 yards in this game, and we wouldn't be surprised because that's just the weird shit that happens. But they definitely need Keon Coleman or Shakir to go nuts. Just be that
Yeah.
guy.
That's what I think. Because like you said, because that gets them to 31 points. Because Cook and Allen are still going to get theirs if they get somebody else involved in that offense. So that gets them to 31 points and a possible victory. So.
Well, and if they could get the lead, they can play. The Bills are one of the few teams that actually could hold the ball for enough time and still get points. A lot of
6
teams
yards
can't do that.
carry for those two guys I just said, that'll do it.
Yeah, that's their Pacheco doesn't do that anymore. He's still not healthy. He's got freaking screws in his feet and his ankles and shit. He's not ready. Kareem Hunt
He's not a churner.
hit the wall. Yeah.
Yeah.
Kareem,
Age has caught
you
up
just
with him
see it.
finally.
yeah. So the whole team, DeAndre Hopkins, did he even get a catch last week? I don't even know.
I don't know.
Yeah,
He's
so,
disappeared on another team, so starting
Yeah.
to think that maybe he's just done. I don't know.
It's about if I'm him, I'll go, hey Chiefs, I'll take any deal you can for next year for another ring. That'll be good.
Right.
You guys seem like to be winning all the rings, and the refs keep calling the calls for you. Might as well stay here.
You guys have refs.
I don't have to worry about getting
Okay,
late hit
y'all
or
got
anything
it.
on me.
No,
I don't
yeah,
gotta
he's like
get-
that's
You
a
know they're
flag.
going to call it, so.
D-Hop did not have a catch. When you look at the biggest stat is like teams that have not scored 30 or more in however many games, and all but them are losing record teams.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And by big, like top 5
Yeah.
in the
you
draft.
Carolina.
Texans, or Titans, I mean,
Yeah.
like terrible team. And then you got 15-1 or 15-2 fucking Chiefs. It's like, what the fuck?
Take the 15-1 because
15-1.
that last one was
Yeah.
bullshit.
Yeah, exactly. The Denver game was useless. All right, we'll go next week off, and then we'll be back 2 weeks prior
look
to
at
the
us.
Super Bowl because we'll have to do
Ba, ba,
Super Bowl
ba, ba.
picks.
Ba-da.
What, you guys
Ba-da.
don't want to discuss the Pro Bowl?
AJ wanted
Um,
to, but since he doesn't show up anymore to anything, we said no.
Fuck
Yeah,
you,
Yeah.
AJ.
AJ,
Show
make
up,
sure you
show up
watch.
1 week and we can do the Pro Bowl.
1 week.
No, I want him to watch the Pro Bowl, take really good notes, and then we'll do a big section on it in 2 weeks.
Punch me in the fucking face.
Yeah.
Kick
so
me in the Jimmy.
all right. So what we'll do is see you in a couple weeks, and as we like to end
Bye-bye.
the show around this place, we say bye bye as a go yourself.
You guys.
Yeah, Opie's the bear. Our fucking time.
The bear.
Oh, yeah. Close your eyes. Oh, yes. Yes.
Oh.
Yeah. Yes.
The bear.